Boo. Oh my gosh, are these rolls? Are these rolls?
Put the rolls in my mouth. Put the rolls in my mouth. Put the rolls in my mouth. Put the rolls in my mouth.
I said, you know I like to eat 11 days a week. Wings and pizza. Stuff that crust with extra cheese.
Put the rolls in my mouth. Put the rolls in my mouth.
Yeah, we feasting on some wings and pizza. I'm so hungry, I can't stop. Bring that wings and pizza. Give me all the rent you got for that wings and pizza. Pizza Hut is a piece of art. Extra large, click add to cart. Eat Parmesan right off the plate. Red pepper flakes got me sweating hard. Wings so hot, making me cry. Dabba the Reaper, I wanna die. Lemon and pepper, all on my fries. I paid in cash, my card was declined. Bake that bun, watching it rise. Bigger the cake, the bigger the thighs. I'm gonna bounce these Big Mac buns right in the back of my yard. I'ma scream for ice cream out in public, make a scene. I got cookbooks, but I don't read. Better believe I know how to eat.
Combo, copy it, pepperoni topping it. Better say John when you say who to pop it. Whole 12 piece with ranch, need a lot of it. Driver got a 50, change, you gotta pocket it. Pick up the phone, trying to be cooking. Slice in each hand, you know how I'm looking. Probably had dinner plans in your brain, but I made my mind up before I came. Now I've been waiting all day for these wings and pizza. Put the pots and pans away for these wings and pizza. Want no lobster, want no steak. I want wings and pizza. Out the box, don't need a plate for my wings and pizza.
Listen, I'm a double dipper, a finger licker. I keep it all down cause I ain't a quitter. Need a steak and shake, I need a prime rib with some king crab and a big old pig. Take me to Buc-ee's, call it a date. Give me some fudge in a barbecue plate. I made a career, I'm smearing some cake all over my titties. Nah, they ain't fake. Sauce on my lips, licking it slow. I need a bag, take it to go. And if there's blue cheese instead of ranch, I swear I'm cutting your throat. The sushi is fire, spicy wasabi. I'm asking the waiter for more edamame. They hook it up cause food is my hobby. Lardy's the name, or that's what they call me.
Thick bitch, definite, appetite evident. Buffalo smelling it, drive by my resident. Lemon pepper loop, wings got me settling. Sauce on the side for the crust, I'm a veteran. Grab 2 plates, I'm not a diva. Got a big box, no little Caesar. Domino star, they ain't need us. Till I call a hut, now they call it cheetah. Have a movie night with my team. Don't rock designer, but I'm all supreme. Teriyaki all on the wings. Super sweet, we the same thing.
Yeah, we feasting on some wings and pizza. I'm so hungry, I can't stop. Bring that wings and pizza. Give me all the rent you got for that wings and pizza. Don't need a pot, got a box of some wings and pizza. Give me all the rent you got on my wings and pizza. I'm eating wop, wop, wop. That's on wings and pizza. Pepperoni, extra sauce. Got my wings and pizza. Let's go. Wop, 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 wop. Whoa, whoa. That's on wings and pizza.
I love that lady, okay? I love that lady. What is up, everybody? I really do eat like that. I ain't gonna lie. I have no shame either. I'm shocked I'm not 400 pounds. Shocked. Give me all the wings you've got. Hello, Ocean Tide. Thank you so very much. Member for 9 months. What is up, everybody? Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Put some rolls in my mouth. Put some rolls in my mouth. I don't know. It's your at symbols. Let me see. Yep, it's our at symbols. Thank you, GM Lovely. Yes. Lardy B, everybody. Lardy motherfucking B. Here is that link. Best. Yup. Yeah, you definitely got to change your at symbol if you want it to show up on the screen, which is cool because then troll accounts have to match your at symbol immediately, right? Because they don't let you do the same at symbol as other content creators currently on the platform. So, I see that. So, welcome in, everybody. We are gathered here today to discuss a rather relevant topic. The phone bone herd around the world. Now, many of you might know the story of the phone boat. If you do not, I am going to take you on a distant time a couple years ago. When? I don't know. Where's my fucking page? Yes, exactly. I am going to take you on a rather special journey back in time, back to the Stone Age, when dinosaurs ruled the earth, people. Dinosaurs ruled the earth. I was that magical dinosaur, mean girl, okay? I used to be a mean girl, believe it or not. They did. They took your hearts. Hello, everybody. It's always good to see all of you wonderful people. Yes, peachy, peachy, peachy. So I don't know if you've seen my thumbnail, but I got sent a screenshot yesterday. Oh, you know what? Before I get there. Well, I will not be engaging in any phone boning. I never heard of phone bone until the internet, and I didn't think it was I heard of phone sex operators, but I never heard of phone boning, and that's funny. I don't care who you are. You know. Hey, bird. Thank you, Ocean Tide. All right. I got sent a screenshot yesterday from Kells Bells Live, which I happened to tune into. Y'all remember when I said I hadn't watched the Sweet Katie, McKenna, Raylan, Ernie bullshit? Because I knew what it would be. I turned it on, seen Nick lying, turned it right back off. Of course, I recorded it, but I have the innate ability, because I'm not a narcissist, to record something and leave it alone. I don't need to clap back. Fuck you. So I was what? Yep, I sure did. I bought it fair and square. It's all mine. Hey, Batty, Jackie, Chica. I'm gonna fuck everybody up. Lurking, Susie. Oh, verbal. God, this is gonna be harder than I thought. I don't know who any of you are with your apps, except a few of you. Nothing but beautiful bone here. Well, to be fair, I haven't put out any receipts on this one, and I'm not going to until I'm ready, because that's how they get down. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Your names are all fucked up, and I'm confused. Well, Virgo's the same. Sweet Tea's the same. I can tell that's Kells Bells. Susie. Crying is what I do. I don't. But GM Lovely. Lurking with Tiger Ops. Oh, damn. Poop. Poop. I can't even say it. I can't say it. Rowdy, crying. Annie Pats, Tina. Y'all are gonna get me today. I know it. Hello, Undaunted. I feel like I'm brand new to YouTube. I'm looking at my chat and I'm like, okay, I'm not pinning any content. I'm not pinning any comments today. All right. Yes. I'm not pinning it. I feel like people are going to set me up. And I'm a dork. Oh. I feel like people are going to set me up today. And I don't have my co-pilot with my eyes. I can barely see until I click on it and put it on my screen. I had my text turn up, and then I don't know what I did, and I turned it back down. Yes, just Lilo. I don't know. I save on skincare and makeup. My eyes are at work. It's rude. It's very rude. Hey, Lindy. Hey, Constance. Everybody, welcome in. Cassandra, Batty. There's Kaylee. Kaylee is fucking laying it down, okay? Kaylee is more undefeatable than yours truly, people. Okay? Tartan, Little Linda, Free Five. I'm not reading that name, the poo-poo one. Linda. Who else? Oh, shit. Cinnamon. I'm not reading that name. And I'm not. Oh, St. Elmo's which time, but yeah, Katie's okay. Everybody's okay. Kaylee is single fucking handedly ruining all the underwears of Brett, AC, Tonic, and whoever else sits with them. I don't even remember the names. Undoubtedly more undefeatable than me. Okay? That's a fact. Yesterday, the shit show trolls were trying to bust in the door. Nah. I will not be. What's up, Mr. Nobody? I will not be playing any phone boning calls. I'm just going to play a live where the phone bone call was talked about. Now, last night, it's the at symbols. So everybody's at symbols. So like mine is Traders Amongst. See that? So now no more clones, which is good. I mean, solve that problem. Hey, Angie. I've been catfished. Well, if you Bite Me Now Inc. says, Kels, can you please unblock me? I promise I'll behave. Oh, Black Rose, another day, another shit show, right? Okay, so let me get back on track. So I got sent a screenshot of Raylan. I put it as my thumbnail. Let me look. Let me find it. Hold on. Put some rose in my mouth. Put some rose in my mouth. Where is it? Who sent it to me? There it is. I'm like, okay. So Raylan says, look, it's a difficult situation, but if anyone comes after you, me, burn my little inner circle, facts. Kaylee, I won't leave you. I know. Everything is perfectly fine. I know. I don't know how I know. I don't know how I know, but I know. Everything is perfectly fine. But you already know I got your back. So Raylan says, Nick called a few of us, more than a few of us, and told her she tried to troll McKenna. This is a lie, Raylan. Now, I'm not saying that Nicolina didn't lie. I'm not saying that McKenna denying it didn't lie. I don't know. But this statement right here is a lie. So I guess McKenna's phone bone was the topic of conversation yesterday. And this screenshot is a lie. Nick called a few of us and told her she tried to troll McKenna into phone sex and then said there was a recording. There wasn't. It was done to piss McKenna off. Yes. So, one night, I'm minding my own business. And like I said, I don't know because McKenna's a liar, Nicolina's a liar, Raylan's a liar. All right? So, who knows? But I'm pretty sure I got a live that says a whole lot of different things. So True story. McKenna was fighting with me, being the nutbag, right? Typical bullshit of McKenna. Nicolina makes a group called What's Up, TZB, Spider Woman? Yes. Peachy says, nope, Nick totally phone boned McKenna. Oh, I lost it. So Nick calls us in a group chat, right? And we're all minding our own business, not doing nothing. I had just left the Mean Girls chat the first time because me and McKenna got into it. And me, Peach, Raylan, I think my mom was listening on speakerphone. God, I don't even know who else it was. Nicolina calls us dead ass seriously. And she's like, I just phone boned with McKenna. And we're like, what? What? She said, well, I didn't know what to do. I wanted to get some blackmail on her. And I was like, so your thought was to phone bone with her? It was so bad. It was so bad. I don't remember. Maybe Oppositional was there. Raylan, Peach, me, Sapphire, Nick. And I swear to God, there was a couple more people. What's up, Rumor? She wanted to have blackmail on McKenna. I don't know who, why, where, I don't know. She called us. This is a legitimately true as fuck story, okay? And she wasn't supposed, she was not supposed to spill the beans. But I'm pretty sure, it was blackmail gone wrong. Even Mr. Nicolina jumped in the background and was like, oh yeah, I walked in on it. They were phone boning. Why? Why? And then she gave us details, which I'm not repeating. I'm not saying none of this shit. Yeah, 900 numbers are expensive. I can't. I died on the inside. I died inside. I died. And I've never been the same since. Beef is done. What? I'm sorry. Do we? Hold on. I told you, Kelly, the shit show people. Crybabies. Crybabies. Beef, go fuck yourself and thank you kindly. Okay, Biff, suck a dick. All right? Nobody likes you. But hey, here's the thing. What this proves yet again, I stand alone. Kaylee stands alone. Peach and Ghost stand alone. Blame Katie stands alone. We don't have to. AC, Brett, Tonic, hurry. Come. I need you guys. This mean bitch, Kaylee, she's picking on me and she made fun of me. That's you, motherfuckers. That's you, motherfuckers. Never. What's up, Mount Violet? What's up, Gemini? That will never be us. Ever. I'll fight every motherfucker on this platform single fucking handedly. I don't care. Right is right, wrong is wrong. But you know what you see Biff do? Brett. Someone made a broomstick meme, and I don't know if they know you, but I'm pretty sure this was directed at you. Get the guys. It's a woman. Yeah. I need 8 of you. I need 8 of you to pick on one. Yes, one. Yeah, she's in her 70s, but she looks mean. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. My feelings are hurt. It's war, bitches. That's y'all, motherfuckers. Hi, Kathy. Oh, it's our @ symbol, so you can't clone no more. So that's a good thing. That's them. Hey, Sunflower. You'll never see that be Kaylee. You'll never see that be me. And you'll never see that be Peach and Ghost. And you'll never see that be Blame Katie. Ever. Ever. And here's another thing, too, while I'm at it. Since nobody sticks up for Blame Katie. You know, I said the same shit to D-Boss about her giving money. Yeah, never be Katie. Yeah. Well, I'm hot and I'm cold and I'm hot and I'm cold. So I'm sitting right by the air conditioner and it works good. So they need a group of motherfuckers to pick on. Was it Ann Horn? Yes, Biff. Yep, she's getting dogged. I'm sorry. Who is she getting dogged by? Did I miss some? Oh, the shit show community that nobody watches? Oh no. Oh, everybody, hurry. 54 people said bad things about Katie and me and Kaylee. Hurry, my feelings are hurt. Hurry. Oh no, come. Hurry. 54? Sorry, what? I take my bell. We're not narcissists, so let people talk. Who cares? If I clapped back at everybody that said, traitors was me, I'd be on here 24/7. But I don't care. If you're a piece of shit, if you're a loser, if you're a fucking degenerate fucking bitch, why would I ever give a fuck what you say about me? Why would Kate? Okay, someone put pictures of Katie, and then Anissa had to tell me, did you go look at those posts with Blame Katie? And I was like, yeah, but I don't understand. She was like, those guys that she's in the picture with. And I'm like, yeah. She said, those guys are like NFL players or something. And I was like, oh, cool. I don't understand. Who gives a fuck? Oh, no. And listen, stay big picture, everybody. Hey, but Biff, you might want to, listen, all my lovely friends here, we're good, and stay big picture, people. Not everything is as it appears. All right. Wink, wink, blink, blink, whatever. Biff, though, I would probably flee the country. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, moving forward. Wink. Hold on, I got wink. Katie's getting Katie's getting beat up, guys. We gotta go save her. She's getting attacked. It's so super serious. All right. So, anyways, let me reread this screenshot because this is where the magic happens today. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho, Biff. So if you need me to come save you, I will come save you for $2,000 a month, Biff. Just hit me up. You know where to find me. I'll be over here talking about the people I cover, not anybody else. But thank you for the view, Biff. Yeah, it's our @ symbol, Kimmy. All right, so let me reread this. Nick called a few of us and told her she tried to troll McKenna into phone sex and then said there was a recording. There wasn't. It was done to piss McKenna off. Now, facts. I told Katie I would save her for $2,000 a month. Biff, $2,000. Everybody, I'll be your like little knight lady in shining armor, right? I'll even show up with tinfoil armor to defend you people. I will show up in a fucking whole suit of tinfoil knight's armor to defend you. I'll pop up on it. If you pay me $2,000 a month, okay, I will fight every one of your battles in a tin. I will go buy some knight's chainmail or whatever, you know, the cool shit. I'll be popping up on panel with a whole turkey leg in my hand. And everybody will be like, what is that? And I'm like, I am here to defend, insert name here, so-and-so. And I will Walmart joust you. We will meet at Walmart and we will joust to the freaking, I can't say certain words because I'm afraid somebody's going to call the popo on me again. I told you, motherfuckers, I stay ready. All right. I'm trying to make this a thing. I will defend you. I will show up on the ready. Okay. Walmart jousting 2025. I will show up in my chainmail, whatever armor. Okay. $2,000 a month. Y'all think I'm playing? Walmart jousting should be a fucking Olympic sport. Okay. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. For Ernie it is, Lisa. Stay ready so you motherfuckers don't have to get ready. All right? I would totally wear the cape. Not all heroes wear cape, but this one does, damn it. Yep. I'm telling you, Kaylee. Yes. I will break it out. I will break it out. Yes. Ha. You want to know pain on the bone? We need some motherfucking collagen stat, people. Collagen stat. All right. But you know what, though? They ain't even coming after us. Only an idiot would believe the shit we're doing. You know that, Kaylee. You know it. I know it. And we get to laugh all the way to the bank. Laugh. Okay. Biff has stepped up. Biff has become the knight that Blaine Katie needs to fight this battle. Biff has defected to the A motherfucking team. The undefeatable, undisputed heavyweight captain, save a ho, Biff Thunder Muffin. Biff Thunder Muffin, come on down. You are the next contestant on Captain Save Blaine Katie. You are sorely needed. The Cyrax trolls are running amok, and they are telling her to delete her channel. Biff, you are the man for the job. The sun is fucking shining on your face. God is favoring you, standing up for the Blaine Katie Promised Land. What will the shit show community do to you now? If y'all can't tell, I'm in a great mood today. So, before we get to the phone bone heard around the world, I want to play for you the best day. Those were horses, and they were jousting on Walmart hover rounds, and they were pool noodle jousting. Okay. They were in a duel. Unfortunately, I couldn't somehow make it go together and joust at each other. I probably could have if I would have brought some wire ties and did the pedals, but hey, I didn't think that far ahead, and I probably would have got kicked out wire tying the pedals. What's up, Wolf Lover? Phone bone is when two unattractive people get in a phone call entanglement, and then I don't really want to spell it out. Can I just Google it and show you the picture? Before we get to the phone bone heard around the world, I want to show you the best day of my life in a while. Okay? I happen to love someone with all of my heart, the motherfucking mostest, and I am very happy with meeting her. And the first time I met her was on YouTube, on panel. This is 5/28. Hold on. Oh my God, I was wrong. 5/27/2023. I was off by a day. First time I ever met Anissa. So I am about to get up on this panel and I am about to rock her YouTube world. And I don't know if it was me claiming that I had herpes or how I fought everybody like a motherfucking ninja assassin. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you what, this is magic, okay? This is magic, people.
This one has the one I had, the Budweiser.
And I never met none of these people before. I typically wouldn't jump up on panels, but Anissa said, Traders, why don't you come up here? And then she said, Raylan, I'm going to steal your girl because I called her princess. But to be fair, Linus and Eli are princes and my brother's cats are princesses. So it wasn't like a relationship thing, but Anissa was making sure that, yeah.
Has nothing in it. It's one of the very few has gotten it.
It has that.
No, I didn't.
So you say something you regret the next day.
And
No, I never
it
said
has
anything I regretted. I just
today.
acted like a fool sometimes. But
Traders.
I said,
Oh, yeah, I
hey,
did.
Traders, how are you?
Yep. Traders is about to sing for us.
Oh fuck! What the fuck? All right.
it's the rite of passage now when you join the panel. I had to do the same thing.
So have you had fun tonight, Traders? Did you get what you wanted?
Bro, I was just talking about like string theory.
Oh, thanks, Harley. That's
Talking
true.
about
I was gonna do
shit.
Where
No,
at?
Tonight, though, did you
That's
get what
some
you
cool
wanted?
shit there.
I mean, like an inside between me and you. Did it happen?
I'm fucking okay.
And I'm truly lost because I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Never mind. All right. We'll text each other tomorrow. Were you happy about what happened tonight? Did it go the way you planned?
She said, stop talking in
She's
code.
hilarious,
Look at
dude.
her eyes.
Yep.
Listen, Anissa, I'm
Yes.
like pretty retarded. Okay. You have to spell every little thing out to me because I'm not gonna get it.
Well, then we'll just talk tomorrow about it. Okay. All right.
I did eat taquitos for dinner. I was pretty excited about that.
You just call them taquitos?
Yeah, taquitos.
They're
They're like
taquitos.
frozen kind.
They're taquitos, not
I'm
taquitos.
pretty sure they're taquitos.
Listen, chlamydia, okay? Calm down.
Thank you, GM Lovely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are the best.
Ew, I totally seen fucking chlamydia tonight.
No, you.
You go to Arkansas? Yeah.
Listen,
They do.
I told you. She knows what she's talking about because now she's talking about Mama T. So stop it with your little Capri Sun that you're sucking on.
Mama T.
Look at you, little skinny drink.
Listen,
I was going to ask her.
cases of these bitches.
Are you kidding me?
I was going to ask her if the chlamydia she saw was purple.
I don't know.
That's hold on.
Are you seriously sucking?
Johnny's like, that's hold on.
No Bud Light tonight? No Bud Light tonight?
No, I don't drink. Only drank that once.
I was gonna say you showed us like 2 empty cases of Budweiser 2 days ago. What you mean you don't drink?
That's when I was drinking. I quit.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's been drinking tonight too, but now she's drinking Capri Sun.
No, I have not been drinking tonight. I've been
Yes,
drinking
you
water.
have.
She's got rum in those Capri Suns. So. What's up, Stacy?
All right, what's 5 times 5?
25.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say 35.
What's
Shit.
25 times 25? 625.
Hello, Ghost.
Look, I was gonna say.
What's 12 times
Didn't-
12? 144. What's 13 times 13? It's 169.
What is Traders? 1900.
She said 69. It was just flexing your math knowledge. Hey, numbers aren't the most important thing in the world. Traders.
I like numbers. They are my favorite.
I'm so glad y'all picked Traders. She is like.
Oh yeah, Traders is cool.
Girl. I don't even know how to explain.
She's mean all the time though. She always picks on everybody, including me. It hurts my feelings.
Oh, okay, it's my turn. I thought that name Chlamydia is a very interesting name. Very interesting. Like,
That's the name of our vice president, Chlamydia Harris.
Here we go.
She has gone and got a book.
All right, Johnny, here you go.
I thought it was Camel Toe Harris.
This is a really cool book. Just a FYI.
Could be.
But you have to get like the 14th edition and down because we started
Wow.
changing shit. Because
Can I make you a big screen? Do you care? All right.
I want to see if chlamydia is in here.
Boy, that's really small print, eh? It's really the print is small.
It's just your eyesight, Johnny.
What's up, y'all? Everybody coming in. Sassy.
Find that chlamydia.
Ghost is Stacy Papolina. What's up, Rich?
I don't see chlamydia in here.
It's cold. So happy y'all here.
It's probably a good thing.
It's not in here.
It's not in there? Are you kidding me?
No. I think they left out the herb.
I don't think you spelled it right.
You see, it's got a several herb blades in there with no chlamydia.
CHLA.
No.
What is
Yes.
it?
CHLY.
Yeah.
What the hell?
See?
No. It's not
Club.
it either.
I pulled.
C
I pulled.
Y
A
Chlamydias.
Chlamydias.
Spell it K L.
This is a spelling contest now.
Great. Somebody in chat help traders out.
Hold on, I found it in.
Chlamydia is spelled ACRTIC.
Oh.
TIMBER.
No, it's
If you don't know how to spell chlamydia, you don't have it.
CHLAM.
I got it for you in the back chat.
LAMYDIA. And I pulled it up on Wikipedia. Wikipedia. It's a transmission.
She found it. She found it. No?
How come it's on Wikipedia?
You know, anybody can edit Wikipedia.
No
All right. Well,
That's
I'm
the
going to
Baptist
send you a book.
Bible, right? It doesn't have chlamydia in there.
I'm going to send you a book that it's going to have it in it. It's okay.
Does it have anus in there?
He's going to send you a test result, traders.
There's
That'll have
no
that in it.
Chlamydia will be in there.
It's not going there.
It's not anus. It's Anissa.
Definitions of body parts and get excited, you know.
Hey, when I was younger, I had a telescope and I saw Uranus.
Told you not to show those pictures, Johnny. God damn it.
Well, Johnny, was it bleached or what?
If you would like to come up and talk to the fellow dudes, you're more than welcome to. To each his own.
What I saw Shoemaker Levy comet smash into Jupiter with a great big satellite, or not satellite, but great big telescopes up at the UW in Madison. Like in real time. That was really neat.
Yeah, really.
You know, it's like in a building, and they have that split in the roof, and it opens up, and the satellite
Yeah.
projects out. Yeah, it was crazy.
After
Years
my
ago,
mom.
I got a
Everybody's
telescope.
I share my own damn link. Y'all suck. I'm telling y'all.
What? I posted it at one point.
Y'all suck. Y'all suck.
Good last people.
A couple of years ago, Saturn was at its closest it's ever been or will be for a long time. And I had to telescope. And man, it is pretty cool to see it with your own eyes.
Is it
To
87
see the damn
years?
ring. Damn it.
Yeah.
I think it's 87 years Saturn's orbit.
Isn't it like in the west?
Yeah.
If you look to the west, you can see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see it with your own eyes, but when you see it with a telescope, then you see the actual rings around it, and it's like, man, that's freaking cool.
I see trees.
Oh, I had a telescope, but I gave it away. You know, now I can't see it. I get what I can with these eyes. You know.
Well, you know, when you make it out of a Pringles can, you know, you can give it away.
Oh shit! I have to Google a picture of it.
All right, traders, where's your sign?
What? Where's my sign?
Where's your sign? Yeah, gotta show all these gentlemen your sign.
The
Your sign.
Ginas.
Two sides.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you put the right
Full
way.
screen. Full screen. Full screen.
Angina.
It's upside down.
Anginas.
All right, hold on. I've got to give her like full scope so that everybody can see it. Wait a second. Hold on.
This was the craziest thing. Where do you come up with this shit?
I might be a little bad at eating Johnner.
I stopped asking myself where I come up with all this shit a long time.
And she wonders why she's single.
I
Look at
don't
the sign.
wonder. I know.
Oh yeah, Touche.
But what's the next one? What's the next one? But you have the other one. She will do so and so and so and so for tacos.
Well, she got her taquitos today.
For tacos. At least she's got pants on today, shorts, whatever they are.
Yep.
With the
But she
smiley
will
face?
work
Brazil.
for tacos and nitties. And and titties. Okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah, Purple Mama, I subbed to you. I'm gonna go watch the videos.
NASA once said lost technology. Go back to the moon.
Oh, by the way, if anybody's interested, there's an app for Android and iOS, Night Sky, and it'll go on your app, and you go on your phone, your cell phone, and you can it'll show you the sky.
Yeah, I have Google Time Apps too on mine.
Yeah, just so you
Pretty
know.
cool.
Just I don't know whether you knew or not. FYI. I had it on my cell phone, but I
Hey, we also have traders link in the chat too. Sassy, somebody.
I'm a vile person.
No, she is god awful. Because she is vile. I'm telling you, she's vile. You had me freaking blocked. Do you know that?
Listen,
I was sitting there chatting to you all night long.
Listen,
Linda.
I have a rogue phone. Okay, I just cleared my block list 2 nights ago, and now I had like I didn't count them. Probably 30 people blocked. I don't block anyone.
I was crying. I was crying.
You know
I was crying
found?
out loud.
I found a whole list when I cleared. I don't believe in trigger warnings, blocked words, none of that. That's bullshit. I had blocked words. I had a bunch of blocked words. Now I have blocked people. So there's a certain person that
Anissa will be.
that I know it was them that blocked you.
So who is this person? Who is Julia? I think that's Rabbit. I really do.
Who's Julia?
That channel has got Julia's got subscribed to a bunch of different people, not any of us or any of.
No.
Mm-mm. I recognize the name from
I'm stumped. I don't know, but it's really bothering
From
me.
2 nights ago.
All right, so traders, what's the song for tonight? Remember, you said you're gonna sing a song.
Okay.
Song about the heartland.
You know,
Yes.
listen, I try not to sing in front of everybody because then everybody's like, Traders, you're just too good at this.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just doing this for you guys.
You are good.
Okay, I'm
I
doing
heard
this for
you.
y'all. So you don't cry when we leave the
All right,
panel and be like,
can you? I have one song, just one song. I want you to sing.
What?
Do you like pina coladas?
Are you asking me if I like it, or are you telling me to sing the song?
Oh, that
Sing the song.
song.
Sing the song.
Listen,
You're ready?
hold on, I gotta figure.
But listen to me. I want you to give it like your whole body into it. Like I want you to sing it to me, baby.
Do you see
Okay.
when I like
Sing it at the
super
same time.
monotone and I'm just like da da da?
No. You
my
like
whole
pina
energy. That's
coladas
like my whole essence.
and get caught in the rain.
Do you like pina
That's good.
coladas and getting caught in the rain? That's my
that
favorite
work?
thing. You know? That's like my rock star glow.
You know, do it whatever feels best. Whatever.
Listen, every karaoke song I sing it like this. Da 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 da. I do it on
Alright,
purpose. 'cause
well,
funny.
it's gonna change right now, okay? Promise me, you will give it your all. Like
Okay.
you'll be your own self.
Okay, I gotta stretch.
All right, stretch yourself out.
Sort of poorly think.
You got this. I'm telling
Who
you.
sings it? Who sings it?
I don't know. I just like the song.
Colada karaoke.
Traders, where are you from?
I am born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, but I've lived in Salina, Kansas for about some years. I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay.
Since I was like 19, I think. And I'm 36 now.
She's such a baby. God, she's such a baby. It's so not fair.
She's so super fucking young for sure.
I know. It's not fair.
You what? Oh.
There you go, Pitbull. Have a good night, Pitbull. So Rich Beard goes, I was trying to get Arctic to sing Barry White. He didn't even know who that was. So
All right. Pitbull, Mama, love you. Darling, dearest, have a good night. All right. I don't see a share screen yet. Tell me when you're. Okay, well, I'm just.
So you taught Anissa how to do it, so you better know how to do it.
Listen, just because I taught her how to do it doesn't mean, it's like the master of none type shit.
No,
Rupert
she
Holmes.
did. She is a
Can't
great
do
teacher.
teach, right?
No, she is a great teacher. She's like, Anissa, go back out, push stop, and then push share screen, and then share whatever. She was so just calm and mean. And I was so like, I'm done with this shit.
Okay, now you gotta put the box.
All right, I see it now. I see it. I see it. I see it. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on. Cheeky monkey just sent me a phone picture. Okay, all right. I'll skip over. I'll save everyone.
Me and then yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun. Well, it was fun. It was interesting. We'll put it there. But that's when I met Traders for the first time.
Traders
It was that night.
Wait a minute.
Traders.
Is that the first time that all of us were bitching?
That was well, there was a problem
Yeah,
between Traders and somebody
yeah,
else. I don't remember.
The Mean Girls. The Mean Girls. And
That was 2 years and a month plus ago. That's how long ago this was.
The night
Wow.
Uncle Larry triggered everybody.
Yep.
Yes, Uncle Larry offended people.
Uncle Larry is a terrorist, everybody. Okay, Uncle Larry died in a car wash. Well, technically he died, and I cremated him. I bought an Amazon at-home cremation. He was my uncle. He was very loved. And then I sent Uncle Larry to go wash my car, and then somehow his seal got broken, and then he rinsed down the drain. So I had to walk to go get my car. It was traumatic. I lost him twice, people. I lost him twice.
I think it puts people off when I'm not looking, or just makes people
I-
uncomfortable that I
I
liked
saw
that
that.
one time. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you showed up and you're like, "Hi, I'm Traders," and then you turned around and fucking Uncle Larry was like, "Fuck you, Harley Dad." So that's what threw me off.
Gotta stop now.
Daphne, you still with us?
I'm still here.
Daphne, what song will you sing for us?
Uncle Larry.
Listen to her voice, Trina.
I gotta see if Uncle Larry Uncle Larry has a Facebook page. I gotta remember how to get to it.
You think that I sound country? Listen to her voice. She is country. I bet she can sing a Dolly Parton song.
Jolene?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
like
got
the
this,
Alabama accent.
No.
Oh, good. No one heard that.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to figure. I was trying to process and trying to figure out what you said.
What you gotta say?
I said I like the accent from Alabama.
The Alabama accent.
Alabama
Is,
Slammer.
Did I say it wrong? Like, I'm Canadian. I don't know.
Phone bone.
she's home Alabama. Is
Cheeky monkey for the win. The phone bone.
that how it goes? Sweet home Alabama. That's a song, right?
I said Alabama.
Alabama.
It's like Oklahoma.
I'd roll.
No, he says
I have to remember where I announced that I had herpes. Let me skip forward a little more.
Courtney, so you did great.
Cool, Johnny.
Thanks. But that's when I don't know if I guess you guys must have heard. Yeah, of course you've heard Paul McCartney Wings, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I should write a book on all of the things you should never say. Yes. Yes. I should write a book on all the. I didn't know Anissa liked me. I had no clue because I am a ding dong and I don't pick up on the social cues. But I was just having a good time. So yeah, these are all the do's and do not. I like to highlight the do nots. Yeah, she's at work, Pink. She's at work.
Like, they were pretty big in the 70s.
Oh, I forget. I can't think of that right now.
I got that
because I'm drinking,
somewhere.
but there was one by Paul and Linda McCartney. I think it was Let It Be, right?
Yep.
Let her be.
Let It Be.
Yeah, let it be. Yeah.
Now that
I like
now
that one.
that I watch it back, I get it and I see it and it's hilarious. But I did not think this in a million years. Truly did not.
The street version was Let Her Be.
That was an awesome job.
They sing Band on the Run and a few other songs like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
You did amazing. That was an awesome song.
not quite like Paul McCartney, but what the hell?
I don't think I've ever heard Paul McCartney, so
Yes.
you did great.
Oh, you should hear them in concert doing this. Like, I don't do it justice. Believe me, if you heard them in concert.
I don't know who this person talking. Johnny L. I don't know who. I know who Arctic Timberwolf is. He's a weirdo. I don't remember Daphne. Machinist. Godless. Godless is cool. And Harley Dad. That's about it. So let me skip forward. We are about to unleash the beast. I think maybe it's right about here somewhere. Hold on, let's see.
I'm not
Yeah.
really a fan of Quebec. Quebec, because most of them are separatists. Like they would like to be separate from Canada.
Tabarnak. What do you say, Tabarnak?
They're cool. God
Oh,
bless.
it's
All right. Yo, hold on a second. I have to say hello, monkey ass.
Yeah. I've been called worse.
Yes.
I'm a little jealous though, because I've gotten dogpiled a lot, and Biff never ran in here. Is it because I don't have blonde hair, Biff? Is that why you don't come save me, Biff? I have long hair, Biff. 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 Look. Okay? Look. It's long. It's just not blonde. it's very racist that you would come in here to save Katie, but you wouldn't save me. You're welcome, Verbal. I am being racist upon, okay? I am being racist upon Biff Thunder Muffin. I'm expected to run. Is it because I'm manly, Biff? I'm expected to run and defend Katie, but no. Why, Biff? It just dawned on me. I'm like, wait a minute. I have a power jacket. I have a power suit, Biff. Katie don't have a power suit. Okay? She don't. How dare you, Biff? You're going to run in here and play Captain Save-A-Hole? How rude. Is it because she's skinnier than me? Is this weight shaming? I'm shook, Biff. Biff, did y'all see the hate crime that just unfolded? Did you all see? I didn't even realize I was a victim of a hate crime until an hour later. Okay? An hour later. Yeah, exactly. Don't be a fucking blonde racist, Biff. You're such a jerk. I thought you were a nice guy. Okay? I thought you were a nice freaking guy. How dare you? How dare you?
Truth be told, you can spank it. You can do whatever you want to do. With bean tomorrow, whatever makes you happy.
No, flicking that bean apparently.
He might be a -0 and I'm like a size 8. But damn it, I have feelings too. Actually, because I have more fat, I have more feelings. Biff.
It gets numb if you do that too much.
Go for it.
Yeah, I know what Godless is talking about. I know what Godless is talking about.
Oh, I know. I've talked to Southern
About Quebec
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was there.
I just want to play the fucking herpes part. Okay. I announced that I have herpes and I thought it was hilarious. Hold on.
Let's just be real. I need adult supervision at all times.
That's why we have Daphne and Machinist. They're the adults here.
Just don't look at me for adults.
Somebody's in trouble.
I don't understand this. I'm very confused. Traders seems like a very nice person, from what I can gather.
Nope.
Listen, okay.
Oh,
listen.
she's funny. She's
A
funny.
lot of people are sensitive,
him.
and there's been issues, but she's great. She's just trying to be funny. She's a good person. She really is, even though she won't admit it. But she's a good person.
Listen.
That just met her like a couple days ago, so he's an expert at all this shit already.
Listen, good and evil is a 2D concept, okay? Good and evil is also subjective. So you could be the greatest person in the world, as I feel I am, or I could be the worst person in the world, which I totally feel I am. It really depends on you.
That's
the side of me you see depends on you.
Subjective.
I mean, it depends on what Constance thinks of you.
I love Constance.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to play the rest of this. I missed the freaking herpes part. Constance is about to come up and unleash the Constance beast that only Constance can unleash. Okay? So now, and by the way, I won. Constance will hit me up later. Bitch, you did not win. I win. I'm telling you, Briellen, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I need saving, okay? I needed more saving because I'm not even allowed to internet by my motherfucking self. Still. How old am I? 38? 8/28, 1986? I'm pretty sure I'm fucking 38. Still, not allowed to internet by myself. So now, you know what's funny? Today, this morning, I heard, actually, I got another screenshot sent. I'm not even going to read it. Point is, the gist of that screenshot was, Traders is evil. Even her face is different. Anissa has changed her. She's made her into evil. She's made her into evil. And how rude is it that this fucking cow calls me fat? Look at us next to each other. Let me just take myself off the screen here. Beep, 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 beep. Let me just look it. There's me on the left, as you all well know. There's Fatty McFatterson on the right. Okay? So let me look at the date of this. Now, listen. This is going to bring up Kim Maple and Cushy. This has all been worked out, and unfortunately, I have to play this to cover this other things. Okay, so Kush, I'm sorry. Kim Maple, I'm sorry. Everybody, if you hear anything about Cushy or Kim Maple, just ignore it. This was streamed live on my channel, still public to this very day, June 3rd, 2023. And boy, how things have changed. So, little backstory. McKenna was part of the Mean Girls along. We all started together. Yes. Kidnapper. And she got evicted because she was mean to everybody. Everybody. Yes, that's, yeah. Yep, I cried everywhere. Oh, no. Anissa, don't sexualize me, please. Hey. I love how they make me fat, right? But then look at this cow. I'm telling you. I actually tried to get her to grow her hair out because it would have made her face look softer. In my opinion, it still would have. I feel like she would have worn that much better than the black. I think the black hardens her face. But my opinion, I did. There was one moment where Anissa was a little much on a panel with me. And also, Arctic Timberwolf was up there, and that was uncomfortable, and we worked it out. Y'all know I am shy, and I was embarrassed, but I didn't leave her. You know what I mean? So, and clearly, we're still together. So, clearly, y'all, exactly. Yes, any fact. But we'll continue. So now, Nicolina. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted to play this first. Short little clip. This is from today.
So knowing what we know now, my assumption.
Ernie. She is saying rap didn't, R-A-P-E, Smoky Mountain Mama, and that you set rap up. This is from this morning. So she did some premiere. I got filled in. I have not watched it because this bitch, I'm about to suffer through this live and her stupid shit. Okay. So I can only do so much a day. I have a limit. Yeah. Listen to this.
Is that Smoky Mountain Mama probably changed the password because of her jealousy issues and her control issues.
Now, she's talking about something she's about to talk about on the live I'm going to play. So now she's saying Smoky Mountain Mama did this out of jealousy, but I got this live that's going to say the complete opposite. Okay? Remember that. Remember this. Now let's get to the Ernie part.
And we all know the grand setup that was done. And sadly, I am still convinced that Ernie Shell was a part of that setup. And Smoky Mountain Mama was absolutely not a victim.
So even though we heard the recordings of Rap saying, I took it anyways, speaking of, she said no to sex, and he took it anyways. And he hurried up and busted a nut inside her. Even though we all heard those recordings, even though he legitimately got charged with RAPE, if you go to www.nsopw.org, pull up his name, his first charge was RAPE. And then it got pled down to a lesser offense and took a plea and has to register as a sex offender because he was found guilty when he pled guilty. Okay? Any room for error? So he didn't go to trial. That's right. He did not go to trial. He pled guilty. Okay? I would rather be found guilty and appeal and do my damnedest to, I don't care, stay the rest of my life in prison if I was innocent. Period. But no, that's not what happened. He said, you know what? Okay, Eddie Fats, have a good day with your husband, right? Yeah. So now, today, that clip is from today. Nicolina, who is quitting YouTube, who canceled StreamYard, but just can't stay away, right? Just can't. She's got to jump on every panel, run her mouth, spend all day listening to Anissa's sexy voice, clipping Anissa's sexy voice. Listen, you'll never be able to steal my old lady, Nick. I get that your man is toothless now. Okay, I get it. I get the meth mouth finally caught up with him. I get it. But we're not available, ma'am. Nope. 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 So she said today that she thinks still Ernie Shell helped Smoky Mountain Mama set Rap, aka General Awareness, up to get charged with rape. Wow. Yeah, you can find it if you look it up. I know I've posted it several times, but they like to strike. They like to strike. But there was multiple recording. And listen, I don't care what anybody believes. Law is the law. Unfortunately, in my life, the law has not provided me any good remedy, justice. I get it. But unfortunately, we have to abide by the law, and that is what he's charged with. Yes, like I said, at the end of the day, it's a charge. Now, I'm not saying don't like the man. I'm not saying today I'm showing how different. Now, nobody's changed over here. Nobody's changed on Anissa. Now, with the attacks that we get, a callousness that presents itself, yeah, absolutely. Have I changed? Absolutely. Should everybody change? Absolutely. For the better, hopefully. But most don't. But they sit here and project their fucking ridiculous behavior onto me as if I've done it. No. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. She's still, as you all heard. You know what? Let me play it again. Let me play it again. Let me just go here.
Smoky Mountain Mama probably changed the password because of her jealousy issues and her control issues. And we all know the grand setup that was done. And sadly, I am still convinced that Ernie Shell was a part of that setup. And Smoky Mountain Mama was absolutely not a victim. She will one day get her karma. And I hope it's a public karma where we are all alerted and we know exactly what the fuck she was up to.
So, also, a few month ago, she just said, yeah, that was today, Brie Allen. She did a premiere this morning, and I clipped that as she was slandering Anissa the entire time, saying, Anissa's so evil. Anissa abuses traders. Oh. So are her and McKenna. So today, on her premiere, she was also defending McKenna. So I just played, was it my last live? No, not last, the one before it, where Nicolino was outing McKenna for what she did to a nice lady named Spooky. Spooky had a very abusive situation. She has a lifetime restraining order from a psycho motherfucker, her and her daughter. And lifetime restraining order, by the way. McKenna found him and then brought him to YouTube to terrorize her. So she and her daughter had to leave their area, so no one knew where they're at. And I ain't heard from her since. But now, okay, McKenna has also, well, she's the one that sent police to my house. I don't know if I want to bring this person up. How can I say this without hurting the person further? So, this nice lady, her name was Stitches, and she was going through a really hard time because her son, who was not biologically hers, died in a car accident. Well, a motorcycle accident. And a young kid, handsome young kid. And Stitches never asked for anything. We got some money up and sent her some money. We wanted to do that. Again, you know my heart when a mother loses their child. It hurts extra, right? So McKenna, as if Stitches wasn't already going through enough, and her husband, that was his biological son, and then the lady, the mom, and I'm not disrespecting the mom because, I wasn't there, I don't know. Anyways, McKenna used the worst tragedy in their families thus far to exploit it and drive a further wedge between two sets of parents that just lost their child, and then jumps on a fucking panel. Hey, Sugar Pie. Jumps on a fucking panel and says some of the worst shit imaginable. That Stitches lied, that she grifted, that they're getting sued, that she's been talking to the mother, that they're going after Stitches and Stitches' husband. I mean, the sickest shit. So she put a woman in real life danger, drove a fucking stake through Stitches' heart. And I hadn't talked to Stitches at that point in a while when that went down. And I remember watching that like, she rode the fuck out on Spooky again, called her all kinds of fucking crazy shit. And that's McKenna. Her heart is gone. Okay? There's no humanity in her. She makes Nick look like fucking child's play. Nick wishes she was as fucking horrific as McKenna on a fucking Tuesday. Okay? It's bad. All right. I don't even have words on how void of a human being she is. Now, she's the same one she is. She latches on to people. A lot of people can attest to this. She weasels in pretending to be a victim of me, of Nicolina. Fuck, I can't remember who was telling me. She was going around telling everybody that Nicolina was going to go to jail because Nicolina was stalking a woman. And I'm like, okay, I don't like Nicolina, but I don't even believe that. She told Aaron in sound, hey, TLC, okay, we'll see you when you get back. She told everybody that I got on Omegle, which I've never been on Omegle, never heard of Omegle until Nick did some kind of chat thing. Never. I don't do social media. Never. And I was talking to minors, had people calling me a fucking pedophile. You name it. This bitch has done it. So fast forward, I done forgot about this. Katie came into the scene for me after, I guess, the shit show fell out. Never heard of Blame Katie before. Found Blame Katie because Nicolina was attacking her. Then McKenna waffles over there. And then McKenna's throwing shade to me. And I'm like, no, I have the proof. I didn't do any of this. She wouldn't panel with Anissa. Then the screenshots were shown. The cardinal fucking sin of what Anissa allegedly did to her, which was absolutely nothing. I should have grabbed the screenshots, but it's pointless. It didn't even, she just says, I'm not Bullhorn Betty's niece. And there was one more screenshot. And McKenna made this sound like Anissa said, I'm going to blank your whole family and, wipe out your... McKenna made it seem like Anissa was the freaking worst of the worst of the worst, okay? And when Anissa and me became friends and we talked a lot, and she showed me, she went and took the screenshots of McKenna's Twitter, still to this very day, that have the screenshots of the most high crime Anissa did. It literally says, I'm not Bullhorn Betty's niece. Okay? Yep, she sent the cops to my house. Oh, they were over here earlier. I had a hate crime committed against me, people. Hey, Ghost. I had a hate crime. You remember? We thought she red rummed her dog or something. That's how she made it sound. So, anyways, long story short, and actually Nick is going to back me up on saying that here in just a moment. Can you believe it? But that's funny because today, now, and this hasn't changed. I haven't changed. Nick turned on me. The rest is history. McKenna turned on me. The rest is history. These people are nuts. But for whatever reason, I don't know if they thought I was going to attack them. No, why? I don't care. Do what you want. Yes. I'm telling you. I don't know. He might be giving her the HIV stick. One time I told McKenna when we were friends and she got mad at me and put it in her pocket and beat me up with it 2 years later, that her energy is so scary that she would deflate a whole wall of dildos. And she got mad at me, but she didn't tell me she was mad at me. I was being honest. You cannot be honest with McKenna. You cannot. Whatever you do. And so what's up, Smiley Miley? It's your @ symbols. Now, I listened to Kel's Bells off and on yesterday, so I finally got to hear the Sweet Katie bullshit, lies, and propaganda. Again, my reputation against y'all's because y'all didn't show shit. Weird. Y'all didn't, except they did show some things. Now, I want you to listen because I don't know why nobody mentioned this. What I heard, and I didn't get to listen to all of Kel's Bells live, but she was playing the panel where Sweet Katie, Raylan, and McKenna, and for whatever reason, Anna was up there. All right, but y'all know Anna just came back, right? So Anna hasn't been around, right? So their whole point of paneling up on Ernie Shell's panel was to prove that they are not licking stick, right? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's why I have a spreadsheet. So right before I go live, I can keep it. There'd be no way. So much shit happens on the daily basis. That's why. So they're all on this panel defending their honor. We are not licking stick. We would never. How do they know Bird's daughter's age? How? They said they weren't licking stick. How did they know all about our real lives? If they're not lick and stick, how do they know so much information about our real lives? Because I have everything recorded Lick and Stick has ever put out. I still have the screenshots in my phone just in case for a rainy day, right? How did they know? Now, Lick and Stick didn't put the information they spoke about on the panel out. I know that for a fact. There's another channel that I thought they migrated to, but I have no proof at all. That channel does not have any of that information on that channel. So how? And I've never went to anyone about anything. I fight my own battles, but I've never once called Sweet Katie's job. When I grabbed the live where Nicolina put her name out and did a little Google dorking search because she's a state employee, it's public record. And I just made the question, I wonder what her job would think about this. But have I done anything? No, because had I have done it, I would have showed it live because I don't need anyone's approval. You all are messaging people's fucking children. It's weird. And if you don't know, yeah, I know Anna was around from way back when. I know Anna brought Ernie to everyone's attention as a tragedy pimp and a fraud, but allegedly for the last year or so, she's been out of the loop. So how does she get up on a panel and know all about Bird's child? That's what I would like to know. How does she know all about the things that they spoke about? Everyone's real life that Lick and Stick never put out, and I can't remember what that other. Yeah, I don't know her either. But clearly, she likes to. Now, listen. Anna said, "Hey, Predator Hunter Nation posted my children. Griff posted my children. I'm afraid for my children to be messed with, but feels that it's perfectly acceptable to know all about your daughter, Bird in the Hand. Seems like a hypocrite, and it seems like she is precisely where she belongs. So I think you guys thought you were proving something, but instead you just proved me right. I intentionally haven't put out what I have in my pocket for a rainy day. Why would I get in the way of you showing yourselves, ladies? Why? Exactly. So, yeah, her channel is, I can't remember. But in my opinion, as I see her now with Ernie Shell, I question her videos entirely. I question her, what she used to stand for. It blew my mind when she went live. I don't know if you guys, Petty, I did 6 up. I did. We're back on the tragedy pimp fucking train. Good to see you, Sixa. We're full circle about 15 times now. Yes. I brought this up yesterday that Ernie Shell was on Crime Lines and Lines bullshit fucking panel. Ernie Shell is perpetrating that he's a private eye. It's always good to see you, Sixa. Yes, Ernie. Yeah. And so is Nicolina. And so is McKenna. And Anna. All these people that were so anti-tragedy pimp. Oh, and by the way, Nick, you said it's a stain on Anissa's name that she was a Bullhorn Betty mod. You were a whole fucking tragedy pimp. Last week I played her saying, I feel so dirty. I feel like a tragedy pimp. I feel like when they were covering Summer Wells. And then she continued to accuse the parents of a missing child that she knew exactly where the child was in Ohio, called the parents that were grieving and falling apart in front of everybody's eyes. But to protect Jimbo and herself, she called them murderers. That's worse than a tragedy pimp. She facilitated a runaway. And then to defend Jimbo, who put a fucking hit out on me and three other people, might I add. And as if that's not enough, has me fucking swatting. Again, I am the motherfucking MVP. And then Ernie Fells yesterday. Yep, that's it, Lurky. Ernie Fells yesterday jumping on Crime Lines and Lies. He's been on Prayer Gardens, Big Nothing Burger. Prayer Garden let him rip off her subs right before he went to jail when his fucking crack fiend was at an all-time high. Ripped everybody off. And this even jumped on the panel and was like, you do know he's grifty. Well, if it's the Lord's will, I will let him grift again off of my community. Money comes and money goes. But since I don't work and I live off all my subs, it's fine. So Ernie will be on Ziggy's. The bitch who moved, Fred Hill in with her and her fucking daughter. A homeless drug addict bum who, while in rehab jail, put on so much weight because he's such a fucking tweaker that she had to do a GoFundMe to buy a man some underwear. Everybody, if y'all could be so kind. My new baby's daddy, well, I'm a little too old to procreate, but we're going to make a lot of throat babies. I would like y'all to put your monies together because I also live off of all of you and buy this good man some underwear, and maybe he'll tell us a little something about Summer Wells. Fuck my lifespan. So he gets up on Crime Lines and Lies panel yesterday. Remember, and Constance, if you see this, I sent you the link to my spreadsheet in your email. Let me know if you got it. Yeah. Got a dog from the Wells. Yeah. Fuck my lifespan, people. Fuck my lifespan. So we are back. Wait. Oh, God. And that bitch blocked me too. Because I went in there and called Nicolina a bitch. Because Ziggy let Nick up on panel one time talk about me. I came in there and said, you need to shut this bitch up. And they blocked me. How fucking rude. Hello, she just said traitors. My name is fucking Traitor. Hello. Oh, I also got a message today. BJ's invoking my name. Oh, God. That bitch blocked me too because her fat ass built a fucking echo chamber of fucking Delulu old bitches that I don't give a fuck about. Ma'am, please don't bring me up again. I was not defending you. I was just saying they tore you apart for some stupid shit you did. And had that have been Clue or BJ, if Clue would have said, let's have a GoFundMe to send all the black peoples back to Africa, like Clue did, if BJ would have fucking said that, the internet would have exploded. That's it. Please don't invoke. I don't like you at all. You're trash. Clue's trash. Fucking everybody that associates with you. I side-eyeing a lot of good people. But burnt toast is always in her fucking feelings. If you say cowboys and Indians, she's gonna fucking burn your channel down and call PETA or whatever, the NAACP or whatever. But it's okay to say that let's get a GoFundMe to send all the black people back to Africa, right? What? Ma'am, I grew up playing cowboys and Indians. How are you going to take that shit away from me? But it's okay to say the GoFundMe comment. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. Take your fake outrage somewhere else. Again, and I cannot stand Bullhorn Betty, but Nicolene had the nerve to say Anissa is staying forever because she was a Bullhorn Betty mod. Are you fucking nuts, bitch? Are you fucking nuts? And you know, Oshin, I never turn on nobody. If I have a legitimate problem, I will go tell the person. But if I don't come talk to you, I do not have a problem. But I don't have to agree with everything people do. And I took a break from over there because everybody was dogging on the parents. And I just, took a break. Still like everybody. But it's hard when you feel strongly about something. And I cannot cover the true crime people because I get mad and then I'm commenting on them disrespecting while that little baby's face is on the screen. And then I start getting mad and animated and cut. No, that's disrespectful. So that's why I don't. Now, Ernie, I will cover all day long. That's how I collided with true crime to begin with. And all right. So this is going to play a while. You guys are going to now. I've always I've maintained recently that I'm real, but these motherfuckers were lying to me the entire time. I truly believe that, especially after I watched this. But if you did catch Fatalina's fucking premiere, dogging out Anissa, saying she abuses me and controls me, and Sweet Katie, Traders is so different. Her face is even different. Y'all are lucky I'm different. If I was the same Traders I was 2 years ago, aren't y'all happy because I never turned that shit on you? Make it make sense. I was mean. Everybody said, you're mean. And I was. And I still am. And I can be. But I choose not to. But somehow, I'm worse. Oh, hell. I have some of my favorite lives where I'm just being bad. I was like, I can't believe I didn't get a TOS. And, well, here we are.
Well, YouTube life, because none of it made sense. Now, someone calls me like that and they've lost a child, a partner, a breakup, a significant medical diagnosis. Okay, I can understand. But this was completely like out. It was wildly inappropriate, if you will. Wildly inappropriate. It's all about White Rabbit. All about Anissa. So at this point, I'm thinking Anissa is actually a demon. Are you smiling at me because you're mad that I've just taken over?
No, I'm waving at people coming in the chat. Keep going.
So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this is now January. We've had the Mean Girls chat for a while. I got McKenna talking horribly about Anissa and what a demonic person she is. Now, Kim's saying the same thing. So I was like, Anissa.
Thank you so much, Marsha. I appreciate you.
Must be the devil incarnate. And my heart's bleeding. I'm hurting for Kim at this point. And so I added her to the Mean Girls chat.
No, this clip right here is from this morning where she said she still thinks Ernie Shell set up rap for This clip right here is from this morning. This clip is from 2 years ago. So they said 2 years ago when I was their friend, I was so different. My face was different. Anissa abuses me. Blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, no. But I haven't changed. And this ain't changed. I mean, we're smarter. We stopped fucking with y'all. That's the only difference. And they're still pissed. But no circumstances have changed. Listen to Nicolina defend Anissa. And this is how you know the bitch is lying today. Because nothing has changed. This is the same story it was then as it is now. The only difference is Nicolina is a lying ass cow. Then she's going to talk about McKenna in the phone bone. Then she's going to talk about how she feels about rap. So this is a wild fucking lie. Thanks, sweet Sativa. I am 38. I think it's my face cream, to be honest.
And the neediness was almost every day. And we had to set boundaries. We had to, if she wasn't acknowledged, if she would say something, and I've said this 100 times, 1900 times, that chat flies almost 24 hours a day. It usually calms down between 3 and 4 a.m. and then picks right back up at 6 a.m. So to try to catch up, or you miss comment, you miss messages, she would take that personally. Like, everybody should stop immediately with their top, like a current conversation, and everyone should stop and say, hello, beautiful Kim. It's not how this works. And this happened over and over again. And put a 7 or 9, actually put a 1900 in the chat if you're a mean girl and you witness us discussing this with her in the Mean Girls chat. Yeah, are you mad at me? I guess no one sees me. Wow, that's great. Yes, that's exactly this. Highlight that comment. Highlight that comment. That is exactly what she would say day in and day out, and I can't handle that kind of shit. Are you mad at me? I guess no one sees me. Wow, that's great.
Why this is important, okay, is don't they blame Anissa of doing that, right? Anissa will ask a simple question. What did I ever do to you? That is a legitimate question, because on this live, Nicolene is going to say Anissa didn't do shit because she didn't, you fat lying fucking cow. All right?
I'm happy you're happy. I'm having a bad day. Yes, over and over. So we put boundaries in place. Did we not, traders?
Oh, we absolutely did. I even told her, if you're going to say that stuff, I'm intentionally going to ignore you.
I even messaged her privately saying, listen, you're a joy kill. You make people uncomfortable. People left the Mean Girl chat specifically because of this shit, because it triggers them. Then you guys saw me when she was on my panel. I don't even remember what the name of that live was. And like, this is exhausting. It is emotional. It's emotional terrorism, Teresa. So that's it. We had it this week. We were done. Fucking done. I cannot deal with this shit. Cannot. And nobody else wants to deal with it either. So in the Mean Girls chat, we have a democracy, not an autocracy. If the majority of people want you gone, you're out. Because it's toxic and you're disrupting the happiness that is in that chat. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
So this week we had a phone call after I lost my shit. Actually, it was after Traders lost her shit. And guess who was in that phone call? Do you have any guesses, traders?
Was it Cushy?
It was Cushy. She was in that call. She was agreeing with everything we were saying and how wildly inappropriate she was.
She even added a few things.
What?
She even added to the conversation.
She added things to it. She was 100% in agreement that this was emotional terrorism. What time was that? 11? No, that one was in the afternoon, right? No, that was before. No, that was after your first live. So that was before. That was when you ended, because you had to go to the store and get cigarettes.
Yep.
She was completely part of it in 1900% agreement. And then by late afternoon, Cushy was in the chat calling Spooky a pussy, telling her to shut the fuck up, bitch.
Now, when Spooky did not get out of line,
Spooky didn't do anything except for she's not going to enable and coddle Kim. Exactly. We have a great chat. It's nothing like a Discord where you get in trouble for posting the wrong gifts.
Retarded gifts.
Yeah. Like Jimbo's. Leslie and Uncle Kempy get really mad if you post gifts in the Discord. We have a Discord for gifts only. Give me a fucking break, you retards. So that's where we were. And then Cushy came into my live that night, attacking me, attacking Spooky, and attacking others. She left the Mean Girls chat, which that's fine. We don't want you in the chat if you are not okay. Spooky did nothing. You're absolutely right, Lion Mama. So, take it from here.
All right. So, I went live again. Now, we discussed, at this point, Cushy's left the Mean Girls chat. Kim Maple is still in the Mean Girls chat. I shut down my first live. I go live again. Here's Kim again in the chat. Won't quit. After we told her, listen, it's fine, okay? You're fine. You're having a moment. You need to reel it back in. We'll talk about it later. There's no point talking about shit when you're mad. That wasn't enough. Then it became I don't even know, all-out brawl.
I don't understand. I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you mad at me?
I'm sorry.
I love you.
So many people told her, just stop. Like, we can't deal with this. And this is what you keep doing, but you keep doing it and you won't stop. So then the private messages began and did not end until multiple people blocked her. I didn't block her. And I don't even think I've read all the messages because that's how many there are. Okay? I don't have anything to say. So we all let it go. I believe she took herself out of the Mean Girl chat. Can't remember. So this continues. How did that go?
It's still today. It's still going on.
The day before the Mean Girls chat exploded with Cushy, that's when she was on Izzy Pop's live saying, I just can't deal with this piece. I took a week off. I don't understand. Why is everyone getting along? I'm not okay with it. Now, I've never put a gun to your head and said, like this person, do this. I'm doing what Traders does. No, Traders doesn't even know what Traders is about to do before she does it. She just fucking does it. There's no plan. There's no strategy. There's no nothing. It's just this. Okay? Even if there is okay, well, I'm going to do this to get back at this person and I'm going to go over here, it lasts for all of 2 seconds because that's just how it works.
Yeah.
We are human. When we go back to somebody, when we go with someone, we realize this is why we were friends to begin with. And then it's really hard to be mean. I know that's shocking. So anyway.
And you know, it is shocking, but she was obsessive because we were making amends with people that we were friends with before we knew her.
Now, when it comes to White Rabbit and Anissa, I didn't know White Rabbit, didn't know Anissa, but we fucked up.
We did.
We fucked up with Anissa.
Majorly.
And I can't remember exactly what happened with White Rabbit, but Anissa for sure. We said some things that were not true. We docked. I don't remember exactly how it went down. Regardless, we accused her of crimes she didn't commit. We said some fucked up shit. And when we went over there to hang out with her that night, that was just a chance thing. There was no forethought. There was no, I can't remember where the link came from. I know I seen it personally from the Mean Girls chat. And I went over there because all the girls were over there. And then Anissa asked me to come on piano, and the rest is history. There was no fucking thing.
Well, that was McKenna telling us what a horrible person Anissa was.
Absolutely.
I was very reactive when, because Rabbit left, I was being blamed. I had all of Rap's chat, then the Stands chat. Everybody was attacking me. And then Rabbit came back, went live, discussed with these email shit, saying all this shit about me. And I was fucking furious because now somebody's setting me up for something that I had no part in to further try to take away my credibility and paint me as a fucking demon, which I'm not. I'm a fucking cunt. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in front of your face. I don't do things behind your back. I'm going to do it right where you know what I'm doing. Just like today's live, we told the person hours ago we were going to be going live and we were going to be discussing some serious shit that she was the catalyst. Yes, this is what we're going to talk about. I told McKenna, what time was it? 11 o'clock this morning. Hey girl, we will be going live on Traders to discuss why you are no longer a part of our community thanks to Cushy Kim. And I don't do anything that's sly or sneaky. It makes my skin crawl to be sneaky. I don't have to do that. Because I am confident in who I am as a woman. I don't give a fuck. Okay. So, and let me put a plug in real quick. Voices that was on Queen Bee's last night. Yesterday, she's doxed more fucking people than I have. And that sanctimonious bitch was up there saying, oh, how dare you? Yeah, fuck you. Heels in the air. Voices. Not Queen Bee. She's remained neutral, but you bitch, I know what you did on MGL for MGL.
Listen, let me just say this. When I was up on panel, Queen Bee gave me the vibes like we was cool people. So I know she's got lame ass friends, but one day when Queen Bee sees that we're actually the cool people and wants to do drama instead of true crime, because true crime's for drama, we're a different kind of drama.
Yeah.
She can come hang with the cool kids.
White Rabbit, I know you never accused me, but it was the undertones and how the subscribers ran with it and then went with that from chat to chat to chat. That's why I was pissed and I said, you know what? You're a sanctimonious bitch.
Yep. And we had fifth crank going from chat to chat to chat. Specifically, I know I've got those screenshots somewhere saying Nicolina made or scared, threatened White Rabbit. I can't remember the word. So
I was going to dox her.
Yep. Threatened to dox her, so she quit her channel, blah, blah, blah. He went everywhere saying this. I'd have to find the screenshot. So
everywhere. And then it was highlighted from community to community to community. Yep. And I was like, what? I would never, I always looked up to White Rabbit. I don't know what it is about her.
She has.
I don't know what it is about her. And it hurt my feelings that anyone would start planting those types of seeds. Because I was always there. I was always a supporter of White Rabbit. A lot of us were before she quit. And then we always made sure to go to her channel, to support her games, to do all of that. And then after that, I left. I was like, I can't even be in here because now all these people from Rap's community, Jimbo's community are in there grooming her. And I was not going to disrupt her chat by being in there. I was pissed because most of those motherfuckers have never been in there.
Yeah, that did hurt her feelings.
So I apologize, White Rabbit. I apologize, Anissa. I apologize, Days. I know I've already said it a couple times. No, that doesn't mean I change as a person. I am who I am. If I feel someone needs to be doxxed, I'm going to dox them. They can report me. Doesn't matter. If my channel got terminated tomorrow, I'd still be here. I have like 5 other channels. I don't care.
When we say dox, it's because every fucktard uses it. We're not revealing anything you can't find with a damn simple Google search or from Facebook. So if you put it out publicly, we can find it from the super secret Google technology.
Yeah. I'm not really submitting. The only FOIA I have submitted is regarding Mary Devoted Warrior about the guardianship over Anastasia. I'm waiting for that. And because that is a big deal because there is a lot of inconsistencies with that story, the story before that, the story before that. That's not doxing. If by law, by federal and state law, if I have free access to the information, that is not considered doxing. I don't care who you are. All these pussies out here want to run around under anonymity and then cry. Nicolina, is that a battle makeup? Yeah, it is, AK. We're about to start battling here in a few minutes. We'll get to that. But if I am allowed to, by federal and state statute, get this information, that is not a violation of your personal information. We have phone books, we have Google, we have FOIA. Like, get over yourself. Don't be an asshole running around these streets thinking we can't find out who you are, because we will.
Yep.
We've proved it time and time again. We can find you just by one fucking comment. And then ask Stacey May. She lost her shit. We found her within 2 hours after one comment she made, identified who she was.
Yep.
We found her. And you want to cry. How much? Yeah, I dox myself. Take people's power away. Don't be such fucking tit babies, bro. This isn't me saying I'm sorry because I'm changing. I'm sorry that I hurt somebody's feelings. I'm going to work better at not. Nick, at least it was a good pick of me. Knee pats, fuck you, dude. You were helping dox people too.
That's what I said to her. I was like, well, if that is you, you're very pretty.
Yeah, she's not good looking. She's got wonderful. I love her hair, by the way. I've always tried to get my hair to cut like that, and it won't.
Any pass is hot.
She's not a bad looking lady. Hey, sweet rockin'. All right. So that's where we are with Kim. We had Kim in our ear. We had McKenna in our ear telling us, and this is a devil.
And this was before we met the real McKenna. So let me finish up with the Kim stuff. So Izzy's panel, my panel, Nick's panel, group chat. She was still in group chat. Then she left the group chat. Then she had her panel. Then we did the parody. No, sorry, back that up. Nick's panel, White Rabbit's panel. If you haven't checked that live out, it's titled Afternoon. If one of my mods could drop that link, you will see the real Kim Maple. Now, if she's such a fragile being, why does she keep taking this publicly? You check my community post, you'll see the passive aggressive shit. And it may not look like much, but when you take this live into context, then go back and look at my community post. Why is it I miss you, sad face, or great live replay crew cry face? For what, you fucking freak? What the fuck is wrong with you? And don't tell me some crazy shit and put a fucking hug emoji in it and think that makes it okay. You're a fucking psycho. Stop messaging me. Stop commenting on my life. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was laughing because Alaska said one thing Nicolina doesn't have in her ear are AirPods.
Yeah, you need the Cash App. Nicolina 77. Shit. Yeah.
Nicolina
777.
so I can get some earpods. This is my grift for this Saturday, all right? I ruined my fucking earphones.
I'm gonna put missing posters up so we can do this the tragedy pimp way. Okay? We have a missing bunch of AirPods. And there's a reward, but the reward is also equal to the amount of a Cash App.
Yeah, and I need you to all send me Cash Apps so that not my auntie, not my kid, I want them. Send me Cash Apps right now, or I'm kicking you out of my Discord.
Facts.
Oh, wait.
We're doxing your family.
And your kids.
Yeah. Them kids. Okay,
no,
go ahead.
sweet Katie, the AirPods are mine. This is my grift.
AirPods or you're out. We're shameless.
Okay, so we've got all this Kimmy drama, and Cushy Kim decides she's gonna white knight for her. Would you pull up that video of that Constant Sue made about you with the comments that Cushy left? And I'm gonna go empty my bladder real quick.
All right. Let me work on this. Hello, everybody coming in. Oh, I don't know. She's made quite a few videos, so I think, oh, this is it. The one with me and McKenna. She's been on my nuts lately. Pretty sure she doesn't want to wear Nicolina's skin anymore, which is pretty rude. Oh, I totally forgot. Why can't I just have like a normal YouTube? Let's see. There we go. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. So people
me, girl, college her son. Listen, I've got a girl. So Constant Sue, Cushy Kim, who is now a Kim simp, and they are always sad fishing. Yes, indeed. I'm going to make a Constalina, Nicolina. Bringing up McKenna. Put a 1900 in the chat if you know who McKenna is.
Okay. All right. I see a lot of people just come in. Hold on. Settle down. Today. What's up, hero? Today, Nicolina did a premiere where she's alleging that Anissa has done all the horriblest, devilish things. So I went back to the beginning where Nicolina has apologized for what she did to Anissa, right? Because Anissa's done nothing since then. She knew she was wrong then. She apologized, right? Ain't done shit since. Ain't nothing changed except Nicolina wafts whichever way the wind blows, okay? This morning, Nicolina also said that Rap is innocent. Ernie Shell set him up for the rape of Smoky Mountain Mama. She said that this morning as well. So same fucking live. I'm going to show what she thinks about Rap on this live. And for the trifecta, Raylan made a comment stating What was this? Nick called a few of us and told her she tried to troll McKenna into phone sex and then said there was a recording. There wasn't. It was done to piss McKenna off. And that's not what was brought to us at all. So I'm proving the lies are abundantly clear and they only come from one group of people. Now, they said today, that Anissa abuses me, that I'm such a disgusting, different person now. I'm so evil. My face has even changed. Hold on, I'll read you this one. Let me read this to you. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. This was hilarious. These people are fucking delusional. Y'all just heard me say some wild, crazy shit. Is this this is the traitors they want back, by the way. No. I'm not spun out all the time because you guys aren't coming to me all the time saying, these people are picking on me, they're doxing me, they're hurting me, blah, blah, I can't defend myself. That was you hoes. 24/7. And I was your friend, right? I thought y'all were lying to me the entire time. We also pointed out, Tara, that nobody mentioned Lick and Stick, who is Raylan, Sweet Katie, and McKenna. They're up on a panel with Anna, who's been gone allegedly, and they would never dox nobody. They're just little innocent creatures. They would never hurt a soul, except they knew how old Bird's daughter was. Weird. Lick and Stick didn't put that out. Weird. That's a fact. Yeah, I have. Absolutely. They have the nerve to say that I'm angry all the time, that I'm bitter, that... What am I watching? I think I'm watching me being angry. I've laughed all day. Listen to this comment. She has changed. She used to not react like she does now. Sure, she used to say things on panels that made people gasp. Example, the thing about Easy's daughters. Just because I dislike her now doesn't mean I don't get her anger the day she said it. Heck, Constance forgave her, and she was the most triggered of everyone. I don't care how many people want to make light of whatever's really going on. She's in a dark place. Her appearance has changed, and she's way more angry and reactive than before. Her mom used to hop on panels and preach about how real life needs to stop and how the drama goes too far. Yet, Traders is doing everything Sapphire would preach against. She's so full of hate now. It is sad. It is astonishing that what she has done to people who never once brought up sensitive subjects in her life or even talked about her. Part of me wants to feel bad because she's reacting to someone who lied to her. She is wasting her time screaming at others in this community that did no different than her newfound besties once they left the MGC. I will pray for her. I will leave it at that. Guess who that was? The Sweet Katie on Nicolina's premiere. I can pull up a live right now where I go full-on psychopath, okay? And say horrible shit. And that's the traitors they want back. That's the traitors they want back. No, you all are lucky that I let that shit go. Because you all deserve me to be like that. All of you. Every single last one of you deserves me to go full throttle. And you think anybody over here is going to bat an eye? They're going to be like, encore, encore, encore. Please do it again. I'm here all week. Traders, here's my schedule. I'm going to need you to fill all these slots in. Are you kidding me? Everyone would cheer me on for years to do what I used to do to you motherfuckers. Do you know how much money I would make off YouTube if I did what I used to do to them? And I don't. Why don't I? Because I've grown. I'm different. I'm not the same. I don't care. Now, did I email Nicolin's job? Absolutely. Yeah. These people don't get it. They had me spun out all the time because everybody was crying victim. Crying fucking victim. Yeah. Because I won't go back. Everyone else goes back. Not everyone else, but the majority of people go back. And I'm sorry. They're all on the fuck you forever list. You all are trash. I don't want you back. But I'm proving today, this is June 2023, that I've done nothing they said I did. Anissa's done nothing since then. She didn't even do anything then, which is why you all just heard Nicolina apologize. Because McKenna made shit up and riled us all up. McKenna made it seem like Anissa red-rummed her dog or her kid or something. Hey, copy that. Get a life, bitches. So, I'm playing. No circumstances have changed. And then we're going to get into the McKenna situation. The phone bone heard around the motherfucking world, people. Thank you, Cheeky Monkey. Thank you, Cheeky Monkey. The phone bone heard around the world. Exactly.
We have 312 in chat. We know we got a lot of those hate watchers over there that are going to take us down, traders.
I have a picture somewhere.
You know, I'm my liver is quivering right now.
Like ocean livers?
Yes.
Or wraps. Oh, wrap. By the way, let me just say this real quick. I talked to Smoky Mountain Mama today. This is a quick up.
Again, no circumstances have changed. Nicolina flipped the script. Yeah. Nicolina just up one day, flipped the fuck out on Smoky Mountain Mama. Why? Because that's what Nicolina does.
Update. He left his program yesterday. Yesterday is Smoky Mountain Mama's husband Michael's birthday. He took off from the program, hasn't been seen since. They contacted her because she was still listed as the emergency contact. He messaged her today to tell her that he is somewhere in the woods. She hasn't responded. She's not going to respond. But she had said to me, and I hope Southern Girl is still in here, that last week,
good to see you, Ben.
Week, I believe it was, or maybe whatever, said there's a mole in in your chat because he told me what you said.
Instead of your name, YouTube is showing your @ symbol. So now there can't be any more clones, looks like. Unless you're blind and use like a I instead of an L. Now it will make it much more difficult for people. Yes. Weird. I don't know. It's easy. It's great for me. This is from June of 2023. Remember, But today, they're tragedy films. Make it fucking make sense. Why? 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 And why accuse me of changing when this is you? You flop like a fish out of fucking water, Nick.
To the girls in the chat. And I was like, none of the, okay, who cares if there's a mole? This is getting lame at this point. And today, she realized he took her Apple ID and password and logged into his MacBook Pro.
Ben goes everywhere. Ben is a free thinker, and I like Ben. Ben goes everywhere. Always has.
Oh, under her fucking Apple ID, so every text message she gets, he can see it on his fucking MacBook Pro. She then followed it up about an hour and a half ago that he was also logged into her Facebook account. Dude, that dude is psychotic. So she is working.
Now, wait a minute. She just said that dude is psychotic. But today, again, nothing's changed in that situation except Rap actually got charged, right? Nothing.
So knowing what we know now,
this is from this morning. Okay. I clipped this morning.
my assumption is that
That's right.
Smoky Mountain Mama probably changed the password because of her jealousy issues and her control issues.
Weird. So the same day, okay, guys, the same day she said, Anissa's jealous. Anissa controls me. Anissa's this and that and this. And Traders is this and that and this. It's funny, the same day, the same fucking day. Here, today, exact opposite on everything. McKenna, she's friends with now. Smoky Mountain Mama, she hates, even though you just heard her defend Smoky Mountain Mama. Ain't nothing changed. You see? This is why I can't be friends with a bitch that is a liar.
And we all know the grand setup that was done. And sadly, I am still convinced that Ernie Shell was a part of that setup, and Smoky Mountain Mama was absolutely not a victim.
So which one is it, Nick? Today. Even though she's got the fucking HIV peen jiggling around in her mouth, right? Jumping on Ernie Shell's panel every single day. This morning, Ernie was live. She did her premiere, same time. And in her premiere, she says, Ernie, I still believe you set Rap up for the rape charge. Damn. Itch. All right, let's go back. Again, complete opposite.
Well, Southern Girl, remember when I messaged you and I said, did you mention to Rap what I told you Smoky Mountain Mama told me? Because he told SMM that there was a mole? No, it's because he was logged in under her Apple ID. He's also, today she found him logged into her Facebook.
Hey, somebody just tried to come up, but right now we've got something going on. So another time I'll have an open panel. Okay, so I went ahead and removed you, but don't get upset about it. It's just because we're on a topic right now that's personal. Okay? Thank you.
And so an hour and a half ago, she messaged me that she looked at her current logins on her Facebook. He's also logged into that. And I was like, does he have your banking info? She's like, I don't think so. But she said she has a book that has all of her logins and passwords for everything. And she thinks he swiped that and took pictures of everything or something to that effect to get all of her information.
I don't know, Nana Kid, but she sure did just say today, this morning, that she does believe Ernie Shell set up Rap to get a rape charge. That none of that happened. The rape doesn't exist. Ernie and Smoky Mountain Mama worked together to manufacture a rape charge against Rap. So I don't know.
She is now going to apply for a restraining order against him. She is at that point. Yeah, Constance Matthew. She is at that point now where, whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Did you get
I
it?
know.
It's gone. It's
I
gone.
already seen it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's taken care of.
Sorry.
I don't even remember
No,
what
it's okay.
happened.
You can see everything on StreamYard. That's why I don't make a reaction
Okay,
to
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So she is
I have no memory of what happened.
she is going to apply for a restraining order. We talked this morning on the phone for a while. She is fucking done. She has not responded to him. He is still text messaging her when he gets Wi-Fi access. She has not responded to him all week since the train track incident. It's at this point, if we're gonna, and this is not to talk bad about Ernie, Rap is worse than Ernie, okay? I don't ever want to hear anything. Rap is psychotic. And I'm worried for her safety that because he has nothing. He has no car, he has no job, he has no money, he has no family, he has nothing, that he will find her and he will end her life. That, oh yeah, he went on the
what? Rap did what? I'm telling you. Hold on, let's back that up. Rewind, remix.
nothing. He has no car, he has no job, he has no money, he has no family, he has nothing, that he will find her and he will end her life.
Are we juggling? Am I in the circus and I didn't know it, guys? I can make balloon animals, people. I am very good at it. I can make a little dog. I can make a snake. I can make a sword. I can make a hat. I can make a cat. I can make a giraffe. I did not know I was at the circus. Okay.
That, oh yeah, he went on the train tracks the other day, Sweet Rockin' Robin. She probably, I mean, Lion Mama, my husband has all, okay, let me reframe that. My husband has my logins and so do my children. They have my PIN numbers. They have my logins for everything in the event something happens to me. My banking, my retirement, my Fidelity investment account, my everything. They have all of my kids currently have my passcode to get into my phone.
Sweet Katie, hello. Hello, I'm sorry. I read your comments to these fine folks in my chat. I feel like they might disagree with you. I think you and this thing are on the same kind of fucking time and energy, but in reality, it don't make sense.
Phone. Like, I just gave my daughter my debit card the other day and I said, do you remember my PIN number? And she said, yes, because it's very important that family and close people have that.
This is my chat. So this is my chat. I have the live chat replay closed, but this is my channel. My channel. Oops. Now I'm pushing wrong buttons.
Information. Mississippi, she's already, because I asked that, I said, does he have access to your bank? And she said, God, I would hope not. And he would be very stupid.
It's okay,
and if someone can share judos.
I don't remember Sweet Melissa ever being in Nick's, but I don't know about before me, because when I started, Sweet Melissa was against me because I can't remember who she was with. I'm pretty sure she's been anti-Nick. And anytime they would have had anything, Sweet Melissa would have been in my chat or Mama T's chat or Kel's Bell's chat or even Jimbo's chat. I think Sweet Melissa would even go to Ernie's chat before Nick's. I think. I'm pretty sure. but I don't remember her ever being in Nick's.
Link in the chat. He posted some videos yesterday because that's how he lost his legs, was on a train tracks. No, she's got her car back. He did try to break into her house when he brought it back. He got in through the garage and walked into the house. She called the police and he took off, and that's when he went under the train.
I thought Ernie set this up, Nick. What are you saying? I thought Ernie set all this up. I remember that night because I was live and Ernie jumped on my panel.
Train track saying, well, I've got to go. I'm on the train track. Like, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So
I'm here. I'm just sitting back here letting y'all talk.
How do we want to bring up McKenna?
All right.
So I think it goes,
so I have delivered as usual. I said to you fine folks, this is what I'm going to show you today. Now everybody buckle in. Again, nothing has changed except McKenna's crazier, still talking about me, still making shit up about my motherfucking good name, lying on my motherfucking good name. You know, my name would be much better if everybody didn't trample and lie on it. But this is about to get wild. All right? Wild. No one. So Raylan, troll? I don't know.
McKenna started the group chat. Okay. Back in December, Rap called us mean girls. Me, Peachy, Raylan, Ash, Traders, the whole group. So McKenna said, let's start a Mean Girls group chat on Facebook. And I said, great idea. So we had a small group chat. And almost right off the bat, she started shit with Dark Tina. Did she not?
Yep, there was probably 15 of us at that time.
Immediately.
Bitches first.
No, it was Dark Tina.
It was Dark Tina first.
And then she thought Half Pint was a mole. And so did Dark Tina, and they both fed off each other.
Same, Jaded.
Yeah, the mole stuff would get people so spun out. So I learned, I mean, we had a lot of learning curves. The first chat came, every time somebody would say something about a mole, I'd have to say, no, ding dong, there is no mole. He's
did say that.
But what would happen was somebody up to no good or somebody that was actually fucking.
Wait a minute. Did Nicolina just agree that I was always the peacekeeper? What? Do what? Because people in the group chat were always attacking each other? Do what?
Neurotic would feed off that shit and start spinning everybody in the group chat out.
I want to just preface this by saying I care about McKenna. McKenna knows that I think I'm very attracted to her. And if I was not married and single, I would totally hit on her and try to scissor her. She knows this. I think intellectually she is brilliant.
I almost spit my water. I forgot it came up this quick.
Absolutely.
I think she's very beautiful. I miss her. I would definitely date her. She knows that. We had a discussion about it 3 or 4 weeks ago. And that's all I'm going to get into on that. I think
McKenna and me got really close.
Yeah.
But it became one person after another in the group chat that she would pick apart. She would hyper focus on them, and everything that they did was wrong. It became so neurotic, and I'll bring the ladies up just for the, for Nicolina's time. I'll just kind of, in a nutshell.
No,
throw it all
you know
out
what? We've got about 45 more minutes. He's an hour and a half away, so we got 45 minutes before he's
Okay.
home. But keep going, because I feel like everybody had their own personal experience with her, and there was an end point that we finally got to.
Yep. So what I'd like to do is just kind of highlight everything in order, and then we'll go back and we'll let everybody, if they want to, come up and explain in depth what happened, because there's so much has happened. She has inflicted so much damage on some of these women. It's insane. It started off, you know, it was just, I have rose-colored lenses, okay, for everyone. It's probably my worst trait. I go to bat for every freaking person, and 9 times out of 10, I look like a complete idiot. But you know what? I'll probably go to my grave like that, and everyone that is close to me knows it's not. It's my fault. But with McKenna, she would come to me, oh, this person's doing this, oh, this person, and I want peace. I want peace with everyone, with the exception of Jim.
Thank you.
Okay, not them. They're not people to me. They're weird.
And lips.
Yeah.
And lips.
Forget.
Did Nicolina just say and lips? Hold on, let me back up. And hello, Viper. Barf bags on deck. Stat.
Exception of Jim.
Thank you.
Okay, not them. They're not people to me. They're weird.
And lips.
Yeah.
And lips.
Forget about it. So, anyways.
Yikes.
Going forward, I wanted everybody to have peace. The group started, I don't even remember now what it started off to be, but what it became for all of us was so all our shit, bring it so we didn't look so resistant thing.
Now, may I read this message, because we had a little group chat between me, McKenna, and traders before there was a Mean Girls chat. Okay. Can I read what you sent to her on May 4th? Okay. This was during the midst of all the psychosis. And so this will maybe help everybody understand where we were at this point 4 weeks ago. This is from traders. So let me say this here. You absolutely hurt Peach. You meant to hurt her and you nailed it. And by hurting her on purpose, you hurt us all. So
now, I am still a peacekeeper type person. Always gonna be this way. So I was right, what I just said. I will probably go to my grave, because none of you psychos can jade me to the point where I act like you. Okay, Nick? Okay, sweet Katie? Okay, McKenna?
You've now accomplished that. And you continue to hurt us every time you won't let something go, and we spend hours and days and now weeks and months trying to calm you down. Phone call after phone call, message after message, text after text, all that energy we put into you because we care. And how is that replayed? By you starting more and more shit. And then when we finally speak up and say, okay, this has gone on too far now, you turn on us, then the cycle goes on and on. Meanwhile, all around us are people who, like me, like Nick, who are willing to be there, to go the extra mile, to check on you, to make you smile, etc. But how do we get treated? Drug in the middle, turned on. You're the common denominator in every conflict, McKenna. You messaged me today saying you were too embarrassed to go back into chat, remember? We texted for a couple of hours today. I so quickly forgave you, so damn quick. Why? Because your friendship is everything to me, flaws and all. Meanwhile, I'm writing you books of encouragement. Come to find out, you weren't too embarrassed to go into the Mean Girls chat. You were texting me while you were in there starting more shit. Then you decided to remove administrative privileges. You know what, McKenna? I'm not going to spend one more second on this. I'm surrounded by people right now who don't want to hurt me. don't want to treat me bad. Don't start shit with every single person I care about. You are monopolizing my good heart. You are so distorted. You are stuck in negativity. I have tried to help you. I have tried my hardest. I can't do it no more. Then I think I've undid all of the damage you caused today. And then I see these messages. I've just spent hours in the Mean Girls chat, yet again, smoothing every goddamn thing over, cleaning up Hurricane McKenna fucking again. I've done this for months. This is it. I'm done. I will no longer spend my days doing this because then I let down all of the people around me who do not deserve to be collateral damage because you cannot let shit go. There is nothing more I can do for you.
Yep. And I stuck to that. Wouldn't talk to her after that.
Sure have.
Still haven't talked to her today. What she did to these women and myself, it's despicable. I would never. Y'all say I'm vile. I thought I was getting the messages queued up for when it's time to kind of cover what the fuck she did to me. What she told my mom to die. You see,
That she told Sapphire to die, and that's where a lot of my McKenna problem came in.
That was it.
McKenna was always in the okay. The shit constants would say the number 1, number 2, number 3 shit. That was a total joke. There is no one above the
There's
other.
no hierarchy.
No.
There's no
I
hierarchy.
might say, hey, let's go troll so and so, or hey, let's be trolls in Nick's chat, or let's be trolls in the YouTube. What's that? I don't give a fuck. The more insane I look, the better I feel. I feel like I nailed it when everybody's like, oh my God.
and what Sapphire was saying is we had all discussed, let's just leave Mama T alone.
Yeah.
Let's stop trolling her. Let's stop.
Hours. McKenna would put us in a group chat. Days, hours. Do this. Let's do that. We got to do this. You need to do that. All the time. And then the one person that broke it was McKenna. Sorry, we just heard your psychotic ass for 12 fucking hours. Sorry, anyone had a fucking problem with it.
Going in and trolling her. And we were all in agreement. And when McKenna didn't stop trolling, Sapphire got a little motherly. And she is the oldest woman in our Mean Girls chat with the most life experience. She is very well respected. And McKenna's response to her comment, her message was,
not Nicolina sticking up for my mother. Again, a circumstance never changed. Not one word. When I left the Mean Girls chat, when Nick was on panel with AC and talking about me, and then I left the Mean Girls chat, they kicked Mom out right after me. Okay? Not one word has been spoken from Sapphire to Nicolina since that day. Not one.
Die.
But the reason she got upset is because once again, for months, McKenna will keep us on group calls for fucking 18 hours. She's the one that's not happy. She's the one that comes up with the plans. She's the one that immediately goes back on all the plans we make. But if we don't stick to our plan, we're fucked and we get to pay for it.
Yep.
And when she didn't stick to her plan, her idea that we all agreed on, and Sapphire was putting her on the money about it. And I don't know, if you do not know Sapphire, you are missing out on a very lovely, wise woman. That is
amazing.
I look at her like a sister and wish I had her as a mother, okay?
But wait a minute. But wait. What?
Putting her on the money about it. And I don't know, if you do not know Sapphire, you are missing out on a very lovely, wise woman. That is
amazing.
Now, again, I've showed my private messages multiple times. There is no private messages for my mom to show. Nicolina goes live now and says, Traders and Sapphire were manipulating everything. What? They would come to me. I didn't insert myself in anybody's bullshit. They would come to me to separate them, to peace, to merge, to make everything better.
I look at her like a sister and wish I had her as a mother, okay?
Wow.
And McKenna was the first one to reply and told her to die. Knowing
and
that,
then
knowing
didn't erase the comment, waited to erase the comment till enough of us seen it that it caused an uproar.
Yep.
No, and you're not blocked.
Uh-huh.
So the thing was, because we've been through this.
It was the icing on the cake.
Yes.
And every single person she targeted. Peachy, go on. Let's let Peachy tell everyone what McKenna did to her. Now, this had been ongoing since January. We are now at May 4th when we decided we're done. I kicked her from the Mean Girls chat. I said no more. I'm no longer going to enable this abusive behavior, and it is abusive.
Pink Bo always motherfucking wins. You win again. Hey, when you time out Pink Bo AC, you lost. You lost.
Said she's been blowing me up all day. She's getting a lawyer. I'm a horrible person. No one ever let her speak, when she's the only one that actually ever spoke and talked down to all of us and made us feel like we were fucking morons. So I'm going to stop raging for a minute. I'm sorry, Pete.
Hey, Beef Love.
Well, there was an issue between her and Raylan, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people know that Raylan and I are very close.
Not anymore, because Raylan is a snark.
We were close before the Mean Girls chat started.
Also, Raylan called Nicolina a tragedy pimp, FYI. Raylan called Nicolina a tragedy pimp, and already they said, no, we're different. We're not doing that anymore. And now Nicolina's with Ernie, who was on Crime Lines and Lines, and then now we'll be on Ziggy's panel tonight. So, I mean, this is not aging well, people.
I know we all joke about having a number one. Well, she's like she's like my sister, you know? And she started coming after Raylan. And when she tried to get me to turn against Ray and I wouldn't, I started noticing that McKenna was like pushing away from me.
And she was pushing away from you and upping her antics, attacking Raylan.
Yes. I'm not, it's not my place to speak on what happened to Raylan and McKenna, but she called her white trash, talked about her mother, and we just don't do that. Like when you're supposed to be friends.
Let me just give that information. And she spoke about it publicly. Raylan's mom was not a good mom, but she changed her life and is now a wonderful mother. But there are certain triggers that we all have as adults from childhood trauma. So Raylan knew that, or I'm sorry, McKenna knew that, and emotionally, just destroyed Raylan. Went after her in the lowest of spots and hit her and was talking such trash about Raylan and her mother. And if you told her anything, for example, my hair is silver. This is a huge insecurity, is my hair. McKenna attacked me and said, "You've got a Karen haircut." If she knows that something actually bothers you, she uses that the next time she's pissed.
First, she said, "I think that Sharpie hair color you use is getting to your brain," and then called you a Karen haircut.
Knowing that I'm growing my...
Weird. Weird. Who else does that, Nicolina? Like you lying that my brother did what? What? Oh, yeah. That's you, bitch. And McKenna. But you wish, Nicolina, that you were half the fucking terrorist McKenna is. And you never will be. And that's why this is fucking hilarious. I think McKenna's been plotting this for a long time. And Nicolina is about to lose forever.
My hair out now because I've gotten shit about it on YouTube. Now I've got my fucking heels dug in, and now I'm growing my hair out all silver. And it bothers me. I'm fucking self-conscious as fuck about it. I mean, I'm always playing with my hair. This is my insecurity. She went right for it. Oh, and she told all these ladies on a group call one night, because I usually go to bed pretty early, that my husband abuses me.
That he was abusive. Was her words.
My husband is not abusive. I would not tolerate it. If anyone, I'm abusive because I give him a hard time all the time.
So her and Raylan then made up. Raylan put a comment in the Mean Girls chat telling her to eat her pretzels and go night-night. I laugh reacted at that comment, and McKenna then rage texted me for 6 hours. I did not respond to those because I've gotten to the point where I just let her rage text. We've come to know her, and you just let it blow over. What we thought was blowing over was her holding up animosity towards us all to use later. She then told Sapphire to die, and with me, Sapphire is like my mother. My mother passed away when I was young, so Sapphire has taken over that spot. Then she told me that because I'm too close to Sapphire, I shouldn't have an opinion on her telling Sapphire to die.
Well, first she tried to say that it was an autocorrect, which we know
that she was trying to say owl, I''LL, and that's not what, that doesn't transfer over to die ever in your autocorrect.
No, it doesn't. But see, she has made those kind of comments to people before, so we knew that it was not an autocorrect, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back with those of us who have channels and have the loudest of mouths. That was it. You can't come back from it.
No.
Then she found out that there was a side Mean Girls chat called Pretzels. That was a chat that Stitches
was McKenna's throwaways.
Yep. Anyone that she was attacking, they went and created their own chat. So that was Stitches and Raylan. And who else? Who else was in there?
Me.
And you. I was added because Stitches and Raylan still wanted to be able to have daily contact with us all. And because they had to leave, they created the Pretzels chat, because saying the word pretzel makes McKenna become unhinged.
No P word.
What's that?
No P word.
No P word. So when she found out that we had that chat that was made up of women that she had attacked continuously, she started raging about that. So
right. She took a break. She took a break, and then she came back even worse because of the Pretzels chat. And then her first day back,
she wanted us to have no contact with Stitches or Raylan.
Yes. And then her first day back into the group, she asked about or she didn't leave McKenna. She just took a break. So she didn't actually exit the group.
I kicked her from the group on May 4th.
Oh, that was before. I'm talking, this happened before. So she comes back after her little Sapphire meltdown, telling Sapphire to die. We let her come back in. And the first day she's back in, she asked, who removed Mama T? And I fessed up. I said, I did, because Nick had asked me if I could go in and take Mama T out of the group. So I did that. After that, during Nick was live, she takes my admin status away. And then I asked her about it.
let's rewind a little bit. Remember when we added Raylan back to the chat after she booted Raylan and she had a total fucking meltdown? You couldn't give me time. You couldn't. It'd been like what, a couple weeks or 2 days? I needed more time. I needed. Oh, McKenna's still texting me right now. I'm getting the notifications on my fucking iMac or my Mac. You didn't give me enough time. I needed time to heal.
Yep. Then I asked her if she took, because I was asked to add somebody to the group, Renee Marie. So I go to add Renee and I can't. It says you must ask an admin. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. I'm an admin. So I go look at the admin list and I'm gone. And I'm like, oh. So I asked McKenna, I'm like, hey, did you remove my admin? Do we have a problem? And she replies with, not anymore. So as you can see, when I came up in the StreamYard, my name was I'm the problem. And she replied with not anymore. Then she lied about having the power to remove my mod status. I got a screenshot.
Yeah.
I got a screenshot where it says McKenna removed so-and-so's admin privileges.
Yep.
So I send that in the group.
That updates in the chat as it happens. So if you remove anybody, add anybody, it says so-and-so was removed, admin rights removed for so-and-so.
Yep. So I presented her with a screenshot then, and I said, well, this right here says that you're lying and that you did remove it. She says that because I didn't follow, she then fesses up after the screenshot. And because I didn't follow what she wanted me to do, that's why she removed my admin status. What she wanted me to do was, she told me not to add Raylan back into the group, and I did, because it was ridiculous, all of the squabbling and bitching and having to have 2 separate groups, all because of one person.
Yep.
Then
because people feel left out, and that's not the point of the Mean Girls chat.
Right.
And again, the point is camaraderie, a place to, talk about real life shit, talk about what's going on YouTube. It's kind of like a Discord, but not to McKenna. She was,
and then she went to Nick. She went to Nick after that and said that I was not punished enough. And so she was punishing me.
Yep. She was punishing an adult. She was not punished enough. So that brings me to, I had just read to you what Trader said to McKenna on May 4th. She says, she responds, fine, I give up and will just be complicit. Now add me back to the Mean Girls chat. And I said, I'll have to get permission. I'm not going to add her back if she's being abusive and making people feel uncomfortable. So my response was, I didn't ask and I'm not going to. I can't allow one person to keep coming back in and hurting people when they are full of rage. Your anger and resentments are too much, and we have a myriad of women from different walks of life that cannot handle the chaos that ensues when you are angry. It isn't fair to them. It isn't fair to Peaches, Raylan, or Traders at this point. I don't feel comfortable even asking, because then that looks like I am co-signing the abuse and poo-pooing it away. Stitch's world is crumbling right now, and you didn't care and still brought hate yesterday. I care about you, McKenna. You need to work on you and set aside your pride and make sincere apologies. I don't know what happened in your life that you feel safer throwing verbal daggers versus being able to be vulnerable about people that care about you. Invest in you, and if you apologize to those that you have hurt and mean it, you can come back. So she says, okay. Traders responds, did I wake up in the Twilight Zone? Am I tripping? McKenna, from my book, you figured it was an acceptable thing to ask for you to come back? I have been the only one simping for you. That's over. You are a fucking jerk, and you lied to me again. You said you were embarrassed to come back, blah, blah, blah. And the whole time you were saying that to me, you were starting shit in the Mean Girls chat, doing sneaky ass shit. Let me be honest. I did ask the Mean Girls chat. I took a vote. Do you want McKenna back in the chat? And it was a resounding no from everyone.
And I say yes to everybody. I wouldn't care who it was. My answer is always yes, except this time.
Yep.
Because let me tell you what happened. When she told my mom to die, I looked at my mom and I said, Mom, leave the group chat, leave both group chats. You know what? In my heart of all hearts, I thought McKenna had crossed such a line. I was now the 7th person she has done this to. Okay, 7th. She crossed the line so greatly that, I mean, she was my best friend. She would come to her senses. That's what I thought in my brain. I left the group chat, potentially 18 hours. Okay, I knew that weekend she would start blowing me up. She came a day early. And when she came a day early, did she come to me? Because I left the group chat as well. I left the group chat, the main group chat, didn't say nothing. I lied to people. When they messaged me and said, oh my God, why did you leave? I said, you know what? I just need some time because I really thought in my heart of hearts that McKenna would come to her senses.
Yes,
in real life.
yes, Hatfield. She knows that Sapphire is her mom. Yes.
She was my best friend.
Raylan made a comment, and I want to read it to you real quick. It says, here, listening still, jumping in the shower, Peachy, Nick, and Traders. Y'all have my permission to speak on me with the McKenna shit. I just don't have it in me today. We love you, Raylan.
Love you, Ray.
So about 18 hours after I left the group chat, of course, Nick immediately messaged me, and I told her what was going on. I just assumed it would blow over. 18 hours later, she starts messaging my mom on Messenger. And does she apologize for saying die? No. The way you attacked me was cruel and unfair. And let me tell you what happened. I lost my shit for a second.
Absolutely.
I fucking raped. So I picked up the phone. Thank God she didn't pick up that phone. That's all I got to say. Then she didn't pick up. I said, it's Traders, answer your phone. Sorry, but I work really hard for this group. And to attack me over my idea was mean. I said, you message my mom again and you deal with me. Got it? I'm not fucking playing with you. Then McKenna says she fucking can eat me. I said, you're talking to Traders. And then she tried to correct it by saying she fucking came at me. And then she said, I know. And I didn't deserve it. I said, she wasn't coming at you. Grow the fuck up. Yes, she did. You grow up. I'm coming for you now. You ain't seen nothing. Bet. She says, you don't do half what I do. You just brag. She's talking about pulling weight in this group chat of ours. Nobody does anything. There is no job requirements. There's no fucking SOPs. There ain't shit.
SOPs.
Okay? And that's standard operating procedure.
I know what it is.
Okay. Well, I don't want the PCA thing, you know.
The PCA to happen, yeah.
So, I said, I don't do shit and don't give a fuck. She says, you didn't get Ashley to confess. I did. So was that you that came into the group? I said, I don't have to do shit. I make it look cool, so go fuck yourself. She said, OMG. And then I really thought she was trolling me. So I said, wait a minute. Are you for real? She said, you are a failure, LOL. I said, you look so damn dumb. She said, LOL, you are just like Ashley. I said, I'm not going to say mean things to you, but I'm laughing at you so hard. She says, that's why you were on her panel. Now, that's when I was up with Rap and all them. They rode out on me for a while. Ash was fun. Then she puts laughing faces. I said, I can't find the emojis on my mom's phone. Where's the skulls at? Because I was dead as fuck. Then she says, you are Mama T. I said, because I'm dead as fuck. Laughy faces from her. You have been falling for any Pat's bullshit. So here she's saying, because everybody knows I've talked to Annie Pat this whole
For
time.
a long time. We've all known that.
I have always talked to Annie Pat.
You want to know what? Let me interject. Let me interject. This is how a real functional society works. We don't give a fuck who you talk to, if you're a mod or not, what channels you go to. Jen and Knee Pats have been close for what, almost a year?
Yeah, really long time. And we do not.
Have I ever said to you, why are you talking to Knee Pats? Have I ever said, what do you guys talk about?
No.
Nope. You want to know why? Because you are your own person.
Annie Pats is my friend.
I know she is.
Legitimately my
I
friend.
know.
And because she's my friend, McKenna felt some type of way about that.
Yep.
And then so I says, are you serious? She sent me back laughy faces. I said, you're so dumb and I pity you. Laughy faces, laughy faces. That's where the bad info came from. Laughy faces, laughy faces. I said, okay, I can tell you've lost your fucking mind. Then she says it all makes sense. I said, still not going to be mean to you. She says, now this is like a epic 8 text rant. Laugh out loud, not me. I see clearly. You've been bullshitting. You never cared about any of us. I see it now. You would write epic run-on paragraphs knowing 5 of us were ADHD because it was all about you. I see it now. Peace. Now, this was unwarranted. What bad info, you fucking freak? There was no, this elaborate, I think she believed Constance's narrative of what our group was about. What bad info? What mole? What does my relationship with Annie Pat have anything to do with the price of tea in China?
And let me just again, Knee Pats, I want to reiterate.
Hello, Annie Pat.
It's New England Patriots, right?
NEPAT.
Yeah, it's New England Patriots.
NEPAT.
But you understand though that when you told me that you two were friends, did at any point did I start silencing myself to you?
No.
Want to know why? Because I trust you implicitly. Yep. You, Peachy, a bunch of the Mean Girls. I trust you guys.
And you could ask any Pats what we talk about. Half the time it's
no, I mean, I don't have to. It's not, listen, I love YouTube drama, but come on. It's not that serious. Okay, Connie, I know you're watching and clipping and you're going to do a fucking premiere over this. So make sure you get your narrative correct.
Oh, she's going to fuck this all up.
So after what Traders was just reading you, I was live when all of that was happening, when McKenna was being nasty messaging Sapphire. We collectively decided we were not going to blast this out on YouTube because we do care about McKenna. We want her to get help. I end my live and Traders FaceTimes me and she is fucking raging. If you've never seen Traders raging, bless you.
Yeah, you can see it on her face before it starts.
This is on my panel. This was June. Hold on, I forgot. June 3rd, 2023. So me and Nick didn't fall out till November 9th. Yeah, 2023.
And that's when you know that you need to either sit back and shut up or just move out of the way.
And this wasn't her raging at me. She's like, that's it. I'm going all in. Everyone, I'm going all after everybody. And when she meant everybody.
No, I did not say that.
Like when you were in context, not the Mean Girls. Stop. You were losing your shit. Rightfully so, because you and your mom are like this. And to find
now, she knew this, which is why the first thing she attacks, my mom. And she knew. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I was very angry. Okay. Very angry.
Find out that McKenna was messaging Sapphire talking that shit, and Traders took the phone and was messaging back as Sapphire.
I'm telling you.
I knew at that point, and I knew the day before the die wasn't an autocorrect. But this solidified this was not an autocorrect saying die to Sapphire, just die Sapphire. So I'm
pretty sure now she's changed her mind on this multiple times. Now she's went back on this, and you all know what she feels about me, even though I still to this day didn't warrant anything the bitch did to me. She just flipped on me just like McKenna did, okay? Because they're crazy as fuck, and I cannot wait. I am patiently waiting and watching for McKenna and Nicolina to just fucking burn each other down virtually.
I brought this drama into the Mean Girls chat. I did a phone call. I eviscerated her on a phone call. And when I left the phone call, Peachy continued to eviscerate her because she doesn't realize how abusive and toxic she is. There is YouTube persona, and then there's real life. Like, these are our friends. When we're
Squids, and I don't mean to bring up anything, but Squids believed Nicolina's fucking cuckoo la la version of the truth right when me and her fell out. Because she painted this narrative that I was trolling them, that I was mean, that I was doing all. I really, truly didn't do a fucking thing. Now, I busted it out. Someone, thank God, that person sent me what was happening in the Mean Girls chat, because this fucking bitch was getting ready to send everybody out to tell them I'm doing all this stuff, and I never fucking did it. And I remember seeing Squids. I remember seeing a lot of people saying, yeah, Rowdy knows firsthand. That's why I'm genuinely good to people when they fall out with the creator. And I'm like, guys, give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, just try not to dogpile. I've been there. I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try my best to not let, or, I mean, if anybody's going to listen to me, I'll at least say it out there. Like, give them the benefit of the doubt. Let them see. Don't dogpile them. Let them see in their own time, if they're going to see. If X amount of time has passed, then dogpile. You know what I mean? But because I've been here, because I know how it feels. I mean, this was a mind fuck. All of a sudden, I thought these people were great and perfect and fun. I'm telling you what, it was a mess. Yeah, exactly. Squids saw. That's when Squids came back to I was like, what are you doing over here? I thought I was the devil. And he said to me, he said, yeah, my bad, dude. My bad. Yeah. And it's, you know, Danny, that's how I feel. It's hard to believe that I was even being an adult in this situation. And I wasn't. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And we were used, which it's trash. Why? But we're the manipulators. We're the secret plotters. We're all of those, right? Okay. All right. I still have the screenshots, bitch. 11/11 of 2023. I still have the screenshots. Where are you, ma'am? Turn on me. I still have your messages where you went single white female on me your fucking self. Oh my God, that was weird. That was you, Nick.
We're not on YouTube. We're always talking with these people. When Stitch's stepson passed away, and she was talking about it in the Mean Girls chat, do you want to know what McKenna did?
Hello, honey graham crackers. I don't know what your other name is. My chat is got some kind of virus or something, and it's showing everybody's @ symbol, and then people are saying it's not happening in another chat, so I have no idea who I'm talking to. So hello.
She hit reply to Stitch's comment about Lane and said, "Who are you?" Bitch,
Like she didn't know who Stitches was.
You know who Stitches is.
JP Fluff, you have always been an amazing person to me, and I can't thank you enough for always being there for me. Truly.
Collectively, we raised $1,500 for Stitches the night before. Who are you? Who is this?
And I just want to say that that night that Nick got off the call and I continued yelling at McKenna, it was because she wouldn't own up to the fact that she put dye to Sapphire.
And
like
Peachy, from what everyone told me, you were actually more of a cunt than I was. I'm proud of you.
And from that, and I want to thank you guys, because I think that night is when I found my voice in this group. And it's because you guys all helped me, get that out of me, that I do have a voice. I just need to use it. And that's what we tried to do with Kim.
Exactly, Archive Tina. So we're dealing with a covert narcissist. And McKenna, I know you're watching because you are continuing to blow up my fucking text messages. You have some serious fucking problems. And we love you despite them. But because Kimmy Cushy or Cushy Kimmy, are you putting on your pack to hold Linus?
No,
Are you putting on your baby carrier? I love you.
I have two. This isn't
it's Eli.
He's upset because it's stormy.
Oh, is it? Oh my God, we haven't had rain.
But I'm a terrible person, right? I don't have a motherly instinct in my bones, right, Nick? I don't see you get offline to take care of your family, right? No. Quite the opposite, ma'am. In fact, her old man got all of his teeth removed, and where has she been? Yeah, it was, and he's doing he's doing better right now, but I still have to hold him through all the storms. But where has she been the last 2 days? Her old man is, I'm sure, in horrible amounts of pain. If you have to get every one of your teeth removed, holy crap, I can only imagine, right? And she's on YouTube
in like a month.
And it wasn't like,
I'm telling you what,
the way she went after Raylan.
I feel the same. I feel dirty. I feel dirty, Gemini. I feel like a traitor.
And I wish that Raylan could come up here and let everybody know, but it was awful. Like, the worst things she took all of Raylan's insecurities in her whole life that she shared with us and turned them and used them all against her.
But remember, when anybody that's missing teeth, per Nicolina, it's always drugs. Remember that. Oh, but not Mr. Nick. Now, I know people can have bad teeth. I have bad teeth. I'm probably going to lose them all rather quickly, okay? My great-grandma had amazing teeth. I don't think she was missing a single tooth, and she was in her 80s. Unfortunately, both sides of my family have extremely bad teeth. I will most likely, have issues. And I know that I'm not a drug addict, so... But per Nicolina, it's always drugs, right? But now it's some kind of genetic disorder. And now it's this, and that may be true, but how's it feel, bitch? How's it feel?
It was awful to watch, and that's when I hadn't found.
I freaking love that. Perpetrator. I love it. I love it.
My voice yet, so I just sat back and let McKenna say all these things, And looking back, I should have never done that. Like, that was my friend, but I didn't want to cause turmoil within the group because McKenna was such a big part of us.
Yep. And we did. I went through everybody, went back behind everybody. And you know what I essentially did was minimize their feelings, not intentionally, to pacify one neurotic fucking psycho bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody listened to me because I was the peacekeeper. I wasn't trying to be up in everybody's shit, but somehow that became my place in the Mean Girls chat, right? Cheering everybody up, making sure everybody was good, having a fun time, talking about aliens. Because when I'm manic, that's all I ever talk about. Aliens and time travel and probably like physics or something. That's all I talk about when I'm super manic, okay? And it's my favorite topic. And people come to me and I would mediate and do all that stuff just for our friend group. And that's exactly what I did. She went after so many people, and I didn't mean to minimize what they were doing, but I was just trying to make peace, right? But that's what I kept doing. McKenna never gave an inch. Everybody gave a mile and another mile and another mile. And McKenna would never give an inch. In fact, when she seemed like she was going to give an inch, she would backtrack and we'd start all over again. And this was all the fucking time. Normally every weekend, actually. Start every Thursday. And then it wouldn't stop till about Tuesday. And then it would start up on Thursday all over again.
You guys, my Anthem is farting, and I'm like about to fucking vomit.
Hey, Selena.
Ugh. Yeah, you can suck Anthem's farts, you weirdos.
And there is more. I have more screens. The psycho babble she went. I mean, I could fill 16 fucking lives with psycho babble.
Hold on. I will continue. So where I read what I said to her about not letting her in, I said, McKenna, you are hurting the ones that care about you. How much hurt should they endure because you are angry? Think about that. Seriously, ask yourself if you would tolerate it if it was constantly attacking you. Also, this doesn't mean we've turned on you. If that was the case, we'd just block you, talk shit about you during live streams. That isn't the case. The group chat is a place for us to chat privately with those we care about. I care about.
That's why I laugh so much seeing them all back together again. So, because I know what it's like, and I know McKenna's only gotten worse because of the way she's latched onto so many people. I've talked to people recently who just kind of drifted apart from McKenna, and guess what they hear about 24/7? Me. Still, what the fuck I done to McKenna in a while? It's a fact she's licking stick. A part of the trio. Okay? It's a fact. But it's a cardinal sin for me to tell the truth. Oh, that's right. It hurts your fake delusional fantasy world that you've built. Well, here I am to knock it over. Because that's what I do.
About you, and I want to see you do better. Not for me, not for others, but for you. Hence why we did not bring this out publicly until Cushy Kim.
Let me explain behind the scenes. Nicolina is not a researcher when it comes to, like there was certain people that were fucking good at finding people doing it because we used to dox left, right, center. Okay, I'm not saying it was right. I'm just saying that's the truth. Everybody knows this. Nicolina is not that person. She's the mouthpiece, right? She'll defend, she'll project, she'll deflect, but she's not the doxer. She's not the researcher to find the doxer. Unless she had old emails from a person that was in their real name, something like that. She's a people person. She's going to go infiltrate people and get people. She'll jump up on a new panel and see what she can get away with and then bring her pack of hyenas, middle-aged menopausal hyenas to join in. It's weird. But she is not a researcher when it comes to doxing people. McKenna, on the other hand, way genealogy. she was even trying to show me the genealogy aspect of it because it's just interesting, but I couldn't understand, and it was too much. It was a lot of effort for, wait, it just felt weird. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, thank you, but I'll stick to what I'm doing. My great grandma used to be do genealogy of her own family, right? Not like other people's that hurt her. It just felt weird. It felt like it was a little too much, but that's not true for McKenna.
Decided she was gonna say that shit on Constant Sue's most recent video. So Traders follows it up with, I think McKenna has gotten too used to us saving her. I refuse. You are an emotional terrorist, McKenna. I'm done. Until you start to see the damage you've caused, especially to me. You lied to me yesterday. I don't care what you're saying today. I thought you were real. You're not. You've hurt me too many times. I will not spend another second on you. You need some help. You've went out of your way to attack all of the women who I love more than anything. And at this point, it's sick. And no, I won't block you either, because one day I hope you get your act together. I'm super disappointed. And when I get like that, I can't ever look at you the same. So McKenna's response was, that 5-on-1 attack didn't feel like love. Now, mind you, the 5-on-1 attack was only after she had attacked 7 fucking different people over a 5-month time period. And that was it. We were done.
Yep.
You can only take so much abuse.
Having babies is probably the worst thing on a lot of women's teeth. And that's just a simple fact. Again, not drugs, but hey, it can only happen to Nicolina, right? All of us are dope heads.
From one person, whether it's directed towards you or others you care about, and then you're done. You're done.
And then we tried to have a Nick set up a private.
I got receding gums, and yeah, it sucks.
Private StreamYard, so McKenna didn't have to come back in the group and make people feel uncomfortable, but we could all be part of a conversation to try to fix things.
Yep.
And I got up on.
Here's another crazy person, Lee Marie. Oh shit! This was like she had a huge, I guess, problem with me. And when Nick, I don't know. All I know is, holy crap, I can pick them. That's all I can say.
It was my turn, so I get up to bring my issues to McKenna, like adults do, talk it out. And she just belittled me that whole time, told me that she needed to dumb things down for me. Yep. And it became tedious. So that shut down.
Yep.
Yep. True.
And she will never actually say she's sorry and mean it. She says sorry so that you shut up. That is a narcissist. McKenna, I know you're watching, and I know this hurts to hear it. And we talked at great length about how you were treated as a child, and you would get very mad and say, what does my childhood have to do with this? Your childhood is what frames you to become an adult. And we all carry that, any kind of trauma that we have endured as a child into adulthood. Trauma that
my leg is always asleep. I swear I cannot sit for more than 30 minutes maybe before my whole leg goes to sleep. So let's read this sweet Katie comment. This is why we have private talks, to just talk it out. This is why people need to keep private business private. I don't know why Cushy wanted to tell Constance about McKenna. Now, sweet Katie was always in the mix of everything, right? Background, cheering us all on. But now Well, I never did nothing. I'm innocent. Okay.
We have endured as a child into adulthood. And I mean, I saw a comment today saying, I bet Nicolina or Demonalina was such a horrific child that she deserved all of the abuse she endured. You know, that's not correct. Do you know that as a parent, and I'm sure almost everyone in here that has had children, you have deep fucking regrets for the things that you've done that you fucked up? I'm telling you this right now.
This mama does not. She's been the perfect mother. Thank you. Linus and Eli are both the most perfect children. Sorry, they are.
You never can blame a child unless a child is like a sociopath, right? And there's nothing the parents did wrong, like Jeffrey Dahmer, Wayne Gacy said that. Raylan, what's that face for?
What?
She does.
You went like,
oh, a comment.
Yeah, I missed you. Moved you. Okay.
Here, I'll find it. It was gross.
But what I'm saying is the way, and that's fine if people want to say that. I'm sure I know I was a very, very difficult child after.
Thank you so much. Life's a dance. I made her say she was sorry for ATIL thinking I doxed her uneasy. She begged me not to make her do it. Yep. Because McKenna was spreading lies. Weird. Now, McKenna, in multiple times in the past, today said, I'm not licking stick. Sweet Katie's not licking stick. Raylan's not licking stick. Trust us. Don't trust traitors. But yet, lying on everyone? Weird. And then they doubled down with, we would never look into people's real lives. Oh, by the way, Bird, your daughter is X years old, right, Hannah? You guys would never be a part of Lick and Stick. What's up, Crispy Tree? You guys would never go real life on people. You would never look into people's families, but allegedly know everybody's real life, right? And how your real life is better than our real life, right? We don't have 401ks, people. Thanks, Crispy. But you don't have to trust me because I just show you. And Sweet Katie, Raylan, and McKenna are mad because I haven't shown anything. And weird, they're flopping around like little fishes out of water doing exactly what I want them to do, which is to expose themselves by getting up on a panel and saying, we would never go real life. We would never go real life. Oh, hey, by the way, Bird, your daughter's, blah, blah, blah years old. How would you know, Anna? How? It's almost like you guys were looking into Bird's daughter. I don't know Bird's daughter's name. I don't know her age. I don't know shit. Weird facts. They had lots to say about you, lots to say about me, lots to say about everybody's real life, but they don't go real life. Did you guys just prove my point or what? Yeah, I think you did.
After I lost my father. That was my way of dealing with it.
And I think Raylan, did Raylan go on that panel? Because I just got bits and pieces of Kel's bells. Did Raylan go on that panel? She didn't go on that panel, did she? Is it because I have the call, Raylan? You didn't want me to timestamp you denying it? You didn't want me to timestamp you, Raylan, when I know you're the one that called Nick and told her drunk. And then I know you called another person drunk and told them, oh, you don't want me to play that call, do you, Raylan? No? Is that why you didn't go on that panel and deny it? Oh, I was drunk. I made a mistake. I didn't mean we were licking stick.
y'all.
It's almost like you walked right into that, guys. Gosh. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? And Anna pretending she hasn't been around this entire time, right? Which she may not have been, but can jump up on that Ernie Shell panel and know exactly how old Bird's daughter is. What? What? Raylan, did you go on that panel? Did you go on that panel, Raylan? Come on now. We shall see. We shall see. I don't think we've made them sweat enough. I don't think we've made them sweat enough. I don't. I feel like causing a tiny bit of pain. That's what they want. They want the mean traders. They want the traders that inflicts pain, don't they? I feel like they're feeling a little bit of the heat. Right, Bird? Right? I don't think facts. Me neither. I'm like, what? Hey, here we go.
Was it Rap? Because Rap wants to suck Smoky Mountain Mama's farts. You remember when he said that?
They do.
No, but thanks.
Hey, Raylan.
Raylan said, or all you get from McKenna is a okay.
Yep. I got a lot of those. I just skip over them. We did not bring this to YouTube when this happened on May 4th. It is now June 3rd. It's been almost 30 days for a reason, because we do care about McKenna. But since Cushy Kim decided to be a Karen, she went to Constant Sue's and did some verbal vomit because she's suddenly mad at us when she 1900% agree.
So if you guys don't know, maybe I shouldn't say it, but Stitches left when, I don't know, she stayed in the Mean Girls. I don't know. I think she was still in the Mean Girl. Well, the last I saw her was when McKenna was up on Peach's panel, I think. But anyways, it was a suck farts nerds. It's a memory thing with her and her son. So that's why we were all saying it.
Agreed with us on Tuesday that Kim is an emotional terrorist.
Yep. Even added to that conversation.
Yeah.
She added more to that conversation because the girls were all like, I'm sorry Kim came in and you got derailed. And I think, you know what? It's fine. That's about all I said during that group call. Because she had a whole lot to say.
A lot. And then by Thursday, so the shit happened on Tuesday. We had phone calls on Tuesday. We had messaging on Wednesday. By Thursday, we were all blocked and we were all demons.
Yep. And here's the thing.
Now let's discuss this real quick. In the last month, how much drama has been in our chat aside from Kim?
None. Zero.
Zero.
None. Besides, the drama was always centered around McKenna.
Yep.
Or what
and then
McKenna
or Kim. McKenna and Kim.
Yes.
Those were the two people that disrupted the Mean Girls regularly.
And I hope White Rabbit is in here because I adored White Rabbit. Like I was always in her live streams in the morning. That was my place to hang out. And McKenna made me feel some type of way about Rabbit. Like she would make me feel bad if I was hanging out in Rabbits because she didn't like her. So then I had to leave White Rabbits because I didn't want to hurt McKenna by being there because Anissa was there.
I think McKenna should join Jimbo's community.
Constant.
Both of them. Because,
you know, it's funny she mentions that. Guess who was in Jimbo's first live? McKenna.
Let's face it.
Oh, and I need to go back in Clippy because I heard a comment, but now I forgot which live stream it's on. And I was like, did Nick just say she told Jimbo to keep money? But I have to go double check because I'm like, nobody brought that out? Maybe I misheard.
Hold on. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much, but let's face it, those two are known for saying where you can go.
Yeah. And you know what? The biggest problem I have, well, like I told you guys, she was legitimately my best friend. She was somebody I considered my best friend. It hurt to know what she was actually doing because she'd have me on the phone or on a message. And if y'all know, talk to me like privately, unless I'm super manic, I don't say shit. It's like real quick. Unless I'm manic and then I'm gonna write you a fucking book. But with McKenna, she needs that constant. So like she would have me on the phone. Well, then come to find out the whole time we've been on the phone, she's been rage texting Peach, abusing her, Raylan, Stitches, Dartina.
Me?
Who else was it? Abusing them. Nicolina. There was somebody else too. It was bullshit. And all
Stitches.
Yeah, Stitches. The reason she doesn't want it public is because she likes to do her dirty shit behind the scenes.
Yep.
Like you guys read, and oppositional too. That's the last one.
Yeah, she called oppositional a bad name, like a really bad name.
An internet whore. Because she talks to people in chats. You know, McKenna, people would talk to you in chats if your energy wouldn't fucking deflate a whole wall of dildos. Okay? You're fucking neurotic. And it's bullshit what you do to people. And
she got so pissed when I told her that.
Admit it. You do it on purpose to hurt them. That's fucked up. And Cushy, you have.
Hello, state the obvious. I am playing an old live, just so you know. Just so you know. It's always good to see you. Your energy would deflate a whole wall of dildos. I need a shirt that says that.
Had no right going around, spread this shit around. So guess what, Cushy? You got my fucking attention now.
Don't read any of Cushy's community posts. They won't make any sense. In fact, if you will allow me to read her community posts, I would appreciate that. I only have a couple minutes. Franklin just got home. I know he's going to probably fall out when he walks in, but I would like to read this because my mind, it's just daddy, shush. My mind was fucking blown. I don't even know if I can find it. Hold on. Hey, honey. Are you home? Are you home to abuse me? Just keep talking while I find this.
That's pretty much all I had to say. Cushy, you already fucking know. First of all, you don't even fucking make any sense, for one. If you're not neurotic over one thing, you're the other. So I got Kim Maples live. It was about 6 minutes of a live where Kimberly, couch lover. First of all, this lady is the fucking one who lied and said Lisa Bertoni is faking cancer all over the internet. She's been saying that for months. Well, then we got the proof. Lisa Bertoni is very fucking sick, has been off YouTube for I don't know how long, but Kimberly's pissed because Lisa won't talk to her, and that offended her. Sure is acting like Kim right there. I didn't put two and two together until Coach Lover, who I've got plenty of fucking messages from too. Listen, everyone messages me for whatever reason, and they write me a lot of shit. And if I put that out, that's on you for bringing yourself into a fucking situation you had no business going in. So 1 second, Kimberly's messaging me, apologizing because, oh, I screwed up, my MS, my diseases, short-term memory. Then she gets on Kim Maples' panel and tells a whole different fucking ballgame. I can't believe now they didn't use names, but it can only be a group of people. Nicolina, White Rabbit, Anissa, and Traders. That's it. And obviously, Kim, Coach Lover, had to throw fucking Izzy Pop. Well, that's funny. Where the fuck's Izzy Pop right now? Pretty sure she's in here with us. Pretty fucking sure, Coach Lover. You know what? It's bullshit. Your guys are playing games. See, what Kim is doing is... And
I don't remember what this Coach Lover thing was about, but I'll skip forward a little bit. It was probably a misunderstanding or something, but Lisa, unfortunately, rest in peace, did pass away.
Free source of collective ideas. Just gonna throw that out there to you. And then at the very end, you bitch about the only people that were fucking there for you, that you are doing shit behind the scenes, then you are pretending when we come public about it, that we're the fucked up ones.
Amen. So Cushy made this post 3 days ago after all the shit she talked about Kim on a group call and said, and now listen, there are no words that can be spoken when a human is beat down to nothing cause of their mental health issues. Some controllable, some not. That was too much, even for me. So you are draining. Tell them they are, do not prolong the false friendship. Overwhelming, say it and stick to it. Don't be passive aggressive to them because you cannot tell them how you feel and stay that way. Look, I have a hard time myself, and Kim knows that. She kept herself very cool and collective with me, and I have known Kim a long time. Is she perfect? No, probably not, nor am I. But to me, she is a perfect. But I see the perfectness in many people, even Nick. Now I love with my heart and not my brain. See Nick's heart, yes, she has one, is well protected. Kim's is out on her sleeve and needs to be better guarded. I was shocked to see some brought up her family and daughter. That was a low blow. Kim's kids are great. They care about her and do things with her. She is a great mom. They love her and she loves them. I know for a fact. Okay, I'm going to address that. Kim was up for how many days? And how did her pupils look?
I don't remember, but she looked fucked up.
She was fucked up. So
she forgot she needed to drive her child somewhere.
And she could barely even speak, let alone complete a full thought on her live. And we all said, are you safe to drive? Don't drive with your kids. Don't drive with your kids. She was definitely on some benzos. Regardless, you can love whoever you want, Caitlin. I will never be okay with somebody that emotionally terrorizes people because that is their way of manipulating. You can't act as if you are a victim while you are sitting there shit talking.
What? You can't, Nick? I was just looking through another. I used to do some long ass lives. This one, 9 hours and 40 fucking minutes. Jesus.
Oh, I know what that is. Never mind. I'm just saying, it's exhausting. It is unfair. YouTube is not where you get your mental health help, nor is it in a Discord or a group chat. None of us are, well, I think we have one social worker in chat, maybe two.
Please.
They don't even want to deal with it. They're not on the job. You guys think the mean girls are just a bunch of scumbags or scum buckets? A lot of us are professionals and we are in professional industries and you just don't like it. You think that we have to be professional 24.
Remember, they think I'm a paperwork retard, right? But look at them and look at me. Okay?
7, and that ain't fucking happening. Just like River, that ain't fucking happening. This is my outlet. This is where I have fun. And if I hurt your fifis on here because of what I do and say, get fucked. Don't watch me. Don't watch Traders. Don't watch any of us. Don't watch us. But I see that there's over 350 people sitting in this chat, and I bet you 100 plus are hate watching, and we love that. Thank you for your
45.
service. Well, it was at 356.
Only Connie's got 45 people.
Wow. Connie's got a new gang that's going to be stalking us, and I'm here for it. I'm going to continue to produce some very wholesome content. I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going to infuriate you because you know what? If you're doing fuck shit, I'm going to fuck your shit.
And I'm going to continue to put fuck shit.
I feel like she meant that to come out a little differently, but as usual, another fail. We're going to keep doing fuck shit, and then we're going to fuck shit.
It in the chats because I know you're screen shooting it. So keep taking them screenshots because we love it.
Everybody do hashtag fuck shit. Now, in the next coming days, I implore each and every one of you that are active in this chat to pay attention to how Connie twists exactly what was said here. She will twist it to make us look like we have done something deplorable when in all actuality, we are the victims of McKenna and Kim and Cushy. We just have boundaries, and people don't like boundaries. When I give you a boundary and you fuck it up more than once, you're gone. I ain't dealing with your shit anymore. Fuck shit.
I think that we all need to make shirts that say hashtag victims of McKenna.
Hashtag what?
Victims of McKenna.
I mean, she's still fucking rage texting me right now.
Yes, Angie girl.
Even after
yes, she passed away. I want to say it was maybe December, January, or around the 2024, somewhere in there. She's been gone a little while now. Yeah, she passed away. And good to see you, Angie girl.
Even after I had a long phone call with her one night until early in the morning telling her that I wanted to scissor her, she wants to scissor me as well. Right, McKenna? I love you, boo.
I don't want to scissor McKenna. I don't want to scissor anybody. That looks fucking painful. Okay. You ever got razor burn down there? That's what that shit reminds me of. McKenna sent me.
Not if you're doing it right, traders.
Listen, McKenna sent
You're
me
a lesbian for fuck's sake.
McKenna sent
never scissored.
me a video on how to scissor. I thought it was not real. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was something y'all said. She sent me a video and taught me how to scissor. We were best friends. It looks painful. Also, like camels bumping each other. It looks.
That's
Rabbit.
That's not how that works. Traders.
Rabbit just hashtag possible victim of McKenna.
I think Traders is a lesbian, and I've had more sex with women than she has. Make that make sense. Facts.
Listen, it's quality over quantity. You know what I mean?
Yes, sweet Katie. Yes, that is absolutely 1900%. Yes. I don't run with scissors. I grind with scissors. I grind with scissors, sweet Rockin' Robin. Nicolina listen. Everybody knows I'm bisexual. I love women.
Are you a bisexual BIPOC Cherokee though?
Cherokee bisexual. Cherokee Elmer. Stop with the mouth. That's what we on, traders.
And I just want to put out there that when I came here,
girl.
when I came here, I had notes and I wrote them in my spiral notebook with my glitter pens.
You did write with your glitter pens?
No, but I just wanted to say that.
Were you eating pretzels while you did that?
Ooh, I could have. I do have some.
Ooh.
So, okay, I'm going to drop the link one more time. If anybody wants to come up, you don't have to. If you want to talk about it,
Oh, see, Ange Carter said she's a 62-year-old crotchety lesbian and she knows how to scissor and it can be fun.
I
Traitor.
don't know. It looks real difficult. Listen, sometimes I put my pants on the wrong way.
I literally was rubbing my eye earlier and walking and it almost fell backwards. Okay. I'm not going to be doing any of this. Any of this.
Way, okay. I fall when I'm trying to put my pants on. I guess there's a tag in the back, and I usually should pay attention to that, but also I don't.
For real.
You know what I mean? It's hard sometimes to keep my pants on and then not fall, like when I'm trying to pull them up. I have struggles. I am the struggle bug. That's why you.
Hey, I gotta go. My husband is home. I love you too. I love most of you in chat. I just want you to know, McKenna, I know you're watching. Regardless of your rage texting, I care about you. I want you to get help and realize that you instigated every fucking problem that we had in that chat. And now that you're gone,
and it leaked out of that chat.
What's that?
And it leaked. She made us hate other people because of her hate.
And once you decide that being toxic, love you too. Once you decide you're being toxic is not fun at your age.
I love you so much. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, facts lurking. It's sweatpants or bust, okay? Sweatpants or bust.
Call me, girl.
Facts. All right, bye, Nick.
Bye.
Now, I have somewhere a more in-depth, but I'm pretty sure it's in the middle of a 8-hour fucking live. So we'll have to find it and clip it where Nicolina goes very in-depth, which I don't know if anybody wants to sit through that, because I know I don't, about the phone bone session. But you all just heard Nicolina throw herself at McKenna multiple times. She wanted to scissor her and all the horrible things. So, Raylan, try again. Okay? Try it again. All right? Even Cheeky fucking Monkey came in with the assist, the picture of the phone bone. And that is the phone bone heard around YouTube, people. To entrap McKenna and get blackmail, she phone boned McKenna. So McKenna couldn't tear into us. I don't know. Makes no sense. Clearly, she just wanted to phone bone McKenna, and it's a real thing, I guess. I don't know. Either way, one of them's a liar. All of them's a liar. Maybe they all phone bone now. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're back together. Maybe they truly are scissor sisters. I don't know. I still say it. It's like two camels. That's just weird. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me today. That's a fact, Detective Shelley. And why okay, if you were going to set someone up in a phone bone, wouldn't you record it? Right? No. Bye, guys. If you're going to phone bone, please do it safely. Okay? If you're going to phone bone, please do it safely.